Nickey June's Naughty Talk Show.
Girl, just drop the low, you know I'm coming over. I'ma bend it over.
I feel so comfortable here. This is good. I like being in between two niggas.
There she go, man. Hold on, man. Yeah.
I like being in between two. I was just about to say, I was just talking about.
Damn, she ad-libbing in the corner. We were just talking about.
We were just talking about.
Oh, this
threesomes.
is that type of podcast. I forgot.
I was saying that I wanted a threesome
man.
with me, a female, and a male, and I also want to do two males.
Oh, you about that life?
I'm about that life. And we even talked about the potential that happened, and then I ended up being a cuckold who just wanted to suck nut out of my vagina.
She said two males. She said two males.
Yeah.
Baby girl in the corner started clicking.
Then why can't we? Exactly.
And I put the lip gloss after her. She's a gangster, nigga.
Hey, first and foremost, shout out to the
What?
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, yeah, man.
Yeah, let's get that out there.
Capital, you know what I'm saying?
Right?
You know what I mean?
Well, if you guys don't know where you are, you're at the Naughty Talk Show. Welcome to all my newers, comers.
What's happening with it?
Lovers. You guys, shout yourself out. This is the time to
Yeah,
plug
man.
in.
Magic, make it happen. You already know what it is. Straight up out of Scotia. Checking in.
Mr. Hup, my
This
two,
is a
Mr.
GTA.
902 Scotianbank, the P. You know what I'm saying, man? Yeah, we in the place to be. You know what I mean? Shout out to every cent.
I'm about to ask a stupid question.
biggest.
Is that where the 902 is? Scotia?
Yeah, Nova Scotia. Yes,
Okay,
man.
so
You know what I'm
are
saying?
you
By way of
from-
North Preston to be exact for me. You know what I'm saying?
Are you
Yeah.
you from Nova Scotia as well, sir?
I am.
I
Who
know.
said I am?
Because I came with the sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I am, ma'am.
So you guys were born there?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Y'all grew here, we flew here. You
You
did?
dig?
Oh, look at
You
what
dig?
I got myself into, guys. I think I got brothers. Back to you guys and the Scotians.
Nigga, you said gracias?
Yeah.
Yeah, my nigga.
Duolingo.
Ooh.
It's doing wonders for me right now.
Listen,
Yeah.
we love a nigga that can speak other languages.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some Latino on the team, right? So,
Hello, August.
yeah, August looking real good over there in the corner,
Listen,
too. Shout out
I
to August.
I
you
got
dig?
to see August's
Yeah.
titties. Those are fire. She has some fire body over there. You
Shout out
know?
to August and her titties. you heard?
Shout out to August and the
Shout out
titties,
to
right?
August. Yes.
And her girlfriend's titties are just as fire.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah, say word.
Yeah, they got some serious titties. Little perkers.
I like it here. This feels like a safe place
Yeah,
already.
I think this is my type
This
of
is the
spot.
whole
already
point.
feel safe, you
We
know what I'm
are
saying?
all about the
Yeah.
safe place, you guys.
For Shisha. I like that.
I like it. Of course. Speaking about vulnerability, you guys know I'm all into the pimpery, right?
That was a crazy segue.
I was just about to say. What do you call this thing that you said?
Pimpery?
Oh, okay, and what does that mean to you?
Everything pimping.
Okay, what does that mean to you?
Oh.
Yeah, because you said this is a safe space, so we might as well get to the nitty gritty. You know what I'm saying? Get to the meat and potatoes of it.
Pimpery. Yeah.
This is on, right?
Church. Is that what
This
we?
motherfucker's on,
Am I
right?
supposed to say amen? Can I
Yeah,
get a
that's what I'm saying.
hallelujah?
Hello, can you hear
You can
me?
get an pimp, though, for Shisha. Yeah.
Oh, I'm pimp for Shisha.
On pimp.
Yeah, Pimp.
But yeah, you said pimpery.
Pimpery.
I'm familiar with the pimpery, though. I like that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like how you said it, though.
Pimpery, eh?
Yeah, it had a nice little ring to it. Yeah,
That's my
for
favorite thing to
Shisha.
say, pimpery.
Yeah,
It's her favorite
I wish I had a
also.
pimp club right now. If I had a pimp club, I'd be like, welcome to the pimpery, niggas.
Yeah,
Welcome
okay.
to-
I can see it.
Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
and clip that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Definitely clip that
And
motherfucker.
action. Welcome to the
Trademark
pimpery.
that shit, you dig?
Right? Welcome to the pimpery, niggas. But let's talk about it. Because I'm going to start with this. I've been asked to be a pimp. And I wonder if I give pimp. Do I give pimp, y'all?
No, baby, in my opinion, I'm sorry. No,
Don't be. It's okay. I don't want to be a pimp.
no.
Yo, you guys go through a lot. I feel it for a pimp out there.
Yeah.
Well, for the record, I'm the biggest square in the world, but I
Allegedly.
grew up around this shit, and yeah, from what I can see, they go through a whole lot. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
It ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? It's hard
straight
out here
up,
for
man.
the pimping for Shisha, man.
Right?
Shout out to the ism. You know what I'm saying?
And
Right, no,
and
I
yo, it's not supposed to be easy either. You know what I'm saying? Or
Easy
else-
come,
or
easy
else-
go. We don't want nothing
Everybody
easy
would be
anywhere.
doing it,
Yeah,
right?
you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Yo, sucking dick ain't easier if everyone would be out here doing it for free. Right? If everybody could do it for the good on the good, we wouldn't be having bitches out here selling good head.
I'm a firm believer, and you shouldn't do anything that you're good at for free. So,
Facts.
yeah.
Facts.
Fucking
I
for
like
free.
you're
you.
good at it, then you know what I'm saying. You should get compensated for it.
That's why these niggas will pay me to diddle in their asshole.
Okay, we're gonna go there.
Yeah. So okay, so
So we're just
Said,
gonna
was
transition.
that not part of the pimpery?
So that's not part of the pimpery.
Nah, baby.
Yeah, that's not part of the
I can
pimpery.
call
You know what
myself
I'm
a
saying?
little
That's
pimp
that's part of the.
because I'm out here.
Now it could be
Diddly?
part of the hoery.
Yeah, the 304.
You understand me?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It could be a part of that.
Yeah.
But
Even if I'm strapping on and fucking niggas, I can't be a little bit a part of the pimpery.
That's part of the whole.
okay, well,
sure.
Oh.
let's
I was
just
hoping I
start
could be part of
here.
the pimpery.
What would be your definition of the pimpery? And then
Yo,
maybe we can get some
dominating.
clarity.
I feel like pimpery is dominations, having the control over another person.
So, actually, no. Okay, continue.
No, that was it.
That's, okay, yeah.
So
Control
so
over
that's
that
your
person.
perception of what the pimping is in a nutshell. Like it's
In
just
a
about
nutshell,
control.
it's about control. Whether I'm controlling how you make your money or whether I'm controlling who you make your money with. I feel like as long as I have the control of where your money goes and how that money goes, pimpery.
So you sticking something up somebody's ass, how does that you dictating where their money goes?
Because I control that shit. I'm in control of your ass. Your ass belongs to me. Okay? And then at the end of the night, I tell you how much you paid me to be diddling up in your ass. That's pimpery. You didn't even get a chance to smell my pussy.
Nah, baby, that's not pimpery.
So-
That's just, you know what I'm saying? That would be like some
Gorilla pimping.
I don't even know what that term
I wouldn't
means,
even put the
I'm not gonna
P
lie.
I wouldn't even
know
put
what
the
that
P on it. You know what I'm
is.
saying?
I
I
don't know what
think
that is. Yeah,
Is it
that's-
because
that's
I'm a
just gorilla. That
female
shouldn't
out
be
here
no pimping.
just
Yeah.
fucking niggas? Is that why I don't
no,
get
I
it?
think it's
No.
you need to lean more towards the 304 side. That's more 304 territory, right? Because as a pimp, I'm not shoving anything, or the people that I know that are the pimping
it's not
are
happening.
not shoving anything up anybody's ass. That's not one of the prerequisites of the lifestyle.
So you're
baby.
telling me that the prerequisites is not to fuck your hoes?
No, we never said that. We said
No.
But you said
we're
you're not
talking about-
fucking, you're not putting your dick in any, and that's the same
No,
thing.
not putting my dick up no one's ass is different.
So you're not putting your dick up your hoe's ass?
No.
So you
No,
guys don't do
that's-
anal?
Nah, that's hey. Shout out to the porn stars out there and everything. That, you know what I mean? But that's not my.
Shout out to all the experimental
yeah.
people. We're
That's
not
not my
against
bad,
none of
yeah.
those type of
Yeah.
things.
Ah, look at this
Not my
bitch
bad.
with her hand up.
Y'all experiment though.
Ah,
You know
look
what
at
I'm
this bitch
saying?
with her
Yeah.
hand up.
And everything like that. But like back to what you said, the pimpery and everything like that. You mentioned control and everything that. You didn't mention direction. You know what I'm saying? You didn't mention results, none of that type of stuff, right? And like if you're talking about pimpery and everything, that's where that comes into play and shit like that. All the sexual stuff and everything that's not even part of the game, yo.
So everybody assumes that it is part of the game.
At least that's what I heard.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
there's a lot of
that's what I
misconceptions,
heard.
and that's why
I
we
work
here.
at Taco Bell.
A lot of
Yeah,
misconceptions.
yeah.
That's why we here.
I'm at the
you feel me?
drive-through.
What would
Baby,
you do
come
at
check
Taco
me
Bell,
out.
right?
You know what I'm
You
saying?
met
Yeah.
a few pimps
Yeah.
at 3 o'clock in the morning at Taco Bell.
Right, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it comes
when they
with
were
the
on the-
lifestyle.
yeah,
Comes with
yeah.
the
That girl
lifestyle.
said at Taco Bell. Shout out to the host, man. She
Shout out
turned.
to Taco Bell, you dig?
She's turned.
Yeah, man.
She said at 3 a.m. at Taco Bell.
Yeah.
That's where they be popping it?
I don't know.
Damn.
I wouldn't know.
I never got that
I
memo.
never. I
Taco Bell must be whacker. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I wouldn't know what the pimps are at, but the 304s are at. What, Waffle House,
Yeah.
McDonald's.
In
I
Canada.
know, right? McDonald's,
Yeah, they going to
know,
Denny's
man.
and shit. yo.
Denny's, yeah, Friends,
Shout out to all the
Friends?
yeah, It's
Friends,
open 24.
Friends?
Friends.
Oh, Friends, oh
It's
shit,
like
yeah.
a Denny's
yeah.
downtown.
I heard of it, yeah.
You've heard of it, right? The one on College,
Yeah.
allegedly.
I've
What, and the home be
Allegedly.
down around? Hoes be over there?
Yeah.
It's
I
open
heard
24
of a
hours.
few
It's
spots. I just don't want to say them and give them a shout out.
College.
Because
they
I
don't
know
be
y'all
paid
niggas is
for
going to try
nothing.
and go to these spots. But
Shout
yeah,
out
there's
to
a
all
few
the real
spots.
304s in the city, man.
Seriously, the Monte Carlo. Which one? The one in Mississauga?
Oh, you talking about the carpet, baby? Oh, you talking about the carpet, baby? She's talking about she trying to
That's
go somewhere.
crazy.
They naming hotelies and shit now.
I know,
It's
man.
fucking-
I know.
it's about to get
Allegedly.
deep, nigga.
Yeah, you probably want to get deep
But
on this motherfucker.
How would you guys know? You guys work at Taco Bell.
No, I just heard, like, you know what I'm saying? I be going.
Are you
Chipotle,
guys-
baby. Chipotle.
You
Chipotle.
are you at the one beside the
No, the other one down there,
Oh,
but
okay.
yeah.
That
yeah,
was-
same shit. You heard-
the
you
Monte
heard.
Carlo?
I'm at the one
Yeah.
upstairs down by the, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying, down by the bay. Yeah.
yeah, I hear you. Those are good ones.
Sure.
Popular.
You did. It's where the watermelons grow. Yeah.
Okay, but I have a question. So, you doing what you be doing, like with these guys?
I'm a dominatrix.
Okay, yeah. So, why would you put that more in the category of a P instead of on some 304 shit?
I feel like
Feelings.
I feel like the reason why is because when it comes to 304s, I feel like they have a better range. When it comes to dominatrix, it's more of a control thing. And that's why I said that. Because I feel like pimpery is very much more of a control thing.
You're selling sex though, right?
Well,
Dominatrix.
when it comes to an encounter with a 304 and a trick, she's supposed to be always in control, right?
Mm-hmm.
So once again, that falls more into the category of a 304, right?
Is she always in control? Because having a pimp,
If she's one of
loses that
mine, she
control.
is
Allegedly.
on GTA.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. check out the Every Cent GTA server, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, on GTA.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We just came off Twitch, by the way, you know what I'm saying? We had like a 4-hour stream.
Fucking stream.
Shout out to all the guys, man. Cartier Clock, shout out Projects, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Eastside. Who was in them? Shout out JB. Shout out all the guys, man.
These are all guys that work at Taco Bell and Chipotle.
No, these are all
These
Every
are the
Cent. These are
gangsters,
Every Cent artists, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Real.
I'm not gonna lie, them niggas are some real niggas if you know what I'm saying?
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Gangsters,
That
man.
nigga 13, man. Yeah.
So
Clockwork.
what is the crossover between Pimpery and
Here we go.
Gangster?
There's no crossover,
That's a
you
great
know what
question.
I'm saying? I like,
a great question.
Like to me it's just people that hang out and stuff like that. Like you can hang out, you could be a firefighter and you hang out with your homie who does real estate, you know what I'm saying? But y'all do two different things at the end of the day, right?
So they are different. Like a
1000%.
gangster is not necessarily a pimp, and a pimp isn't a gangster. But can they be both?
No.
There's certain prerequisites that have to be met as far as a pimp goes, and there's even prerequisites that have to be met as far as a gangster. But I would say there's more for a pimp. A gangster, the prerequisites are pretty much like, you know what I'm saying, don't snitch. That's pretty much, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying?
You made it sound like there was like a whole fucking...
that's it. Yeah.
No, but I'm not,
Yeah.
man, shout out,
Yeah.
like I said, I was just with the guys. Shout out to all the,
Yeah,
but I'm just
shout
keeping
to
it
the-
real
shout to
though.
the
Like,
demons and
as
stuff,
far as
man. You know what I'm
prerequisites go, baby, is what I'm saying. Prerequisites, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty much don't tell. What are, like, if you can tell me any other ones, the pimping has to live
Well,
by.
hold on. Don't I have to
all
know
kinds of
how to be a
prerequisites.
proper salesman?
You gotta be a proper salesman.
Yeah, as
Yeah.
what?
As what? You talking about a gangster? You said
Yeah.
you said a gangster.
What do gangsters do?
You said a gangster, right?
Type
You
of
never said a
gangster?
hustler and all like that. You said a gangster.
I'm assuming.
You know what I'm saying? And both of them are not the same thing either.
Oh
'Cause
my
I know a
God.
lot of hustlers that will not do no gangster shit. And I know a lot of gangsters that don't make no money, you know what I'm saying? So like,
I know some gangsters that
different
don't
things,
make
right?
To me, a gangster is a nigga that's gonna stand on business and he will take it to that level, a certain type of level, if need be.
like no matter what.
I like them Timbs, yo.
Yeah.
Right?
Like,
Are
Them
they
Timbs,
fire?
yeah.
I see. Oh yeah, nice and shiny.
Them butters.
but that doesn't, like, you could do gangster shit, like, without necessarily being a gangster. You understand me? Like,
So I could be a pimp doing gangster shit.
you could be a pimp that handles his business in a gangster type way because you're not gonna come to a gunfight with a knife.
Yeah.
If you understand the analogy I'm putting down, you feel me? Some
The
people are
P
gonna
don't
come-
stand for punk.
The P doesn't stand for
You
punk. Yeah, at all. So, I mean,
Do all pimps beat on their hoes?
No.
absolutely not.
Do
That
all
was a-
pimps fuck their
No.
hoes?
Non-contact sport.
No,
It's
all
not a
pimps-
contact sport?
all
I
pimps
said
don't
no, it's a
fuck.
non-contact sport. We talking about like beating up girls or hitting on females and stuff. It's non-contact sport. Niggas don't do that shit.
Like a pimp slap isn't a real thing?
No, that's a real thing. We not gonna do that tonight. We ain't doing that tonight.
We don't need to go there.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have some real ones watching this shit.
But at the end of
Hey,
the
that's
day,
a real thing, man. Yeah, niggas done turned into a hairstylist
Straight
a
up.
1-2 times.
Yeah, Coleman.
I'm gonna keep it real. Cause I'm a man, you know what I'm saying? And I'm coming with the truth, so you should respect that shit. Cause a lot of these niggas is lying. They be talking a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? But yes, there's been certain times where I had to give you know what I'm saying, the herbal essences. Might have to give her some bangs and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Give her the bob one time, you know what I'm saying? Some ponytails. Yeah, Maybelline, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe it's maybe.
Dark and lovely, you know what I'm saying?
Said dark
There's
and
no
lovely.
there's no
Said dark and
racism
lovely.
when it comes to this ism, man. Yeah. But I'm just gonna keep it real. That is like on some. You don't lead with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not something that you lead with. It's
So is
something.
it very much like a buttering, like easy relationship? I'm good to you, you good to me type of thing?
Yeah. So look, at the end of the day, it's about leading with your mind. You know what I'm saying? You should be sharper with your word. You should have control of your emotions and everything. That have emotional intelligence to know how to traverse through conversations or even differences with somebody and stuff like that, so you don't have to use your hands. You know what I mean? That's a main thing and everything. That like, cause the main thing about like the ism and stuff like that, or the pimp game and stuff like that, right? Is you're supposed to be trying to elevate, and it's a mind game. It's really a mind game, yo. You need to know how to elevate, because for a lot of other things that people do, other hustles and stuff like that, there's no thinking involved. You know what I'm saying? But with this, you got to be meticulous. You got to be thinking and stuff like that. Because, like, you got your life in your hands, you know what I'm saying? Whichever individual, whichever female is with you and stuff, you got her life in your hands, so you really got to think about it.
Because you have to be very smart about the type of females you pick up. And
very much.
You got to be intelligent, man.
As well as you have to make sure that you have a good rapport, a good relationship with your host.
100%. Also, another thing, sometimes the verbal crucifixion can be worse than the physical. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody who really got game, like you can sit up there and verbally crucify someone if they do something wrong, and it will really hit. You know what I mean? It hit different. You know what I'm saying? That's for someone who's seasoned. When you're seasoned in the game, because this shit is by choice, not force. It has to be said.
Wait, pimping or hoeing? Both.
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 This shit is by choice, not force. But especially when it comes down to the hoeing. You know what I'm saying? Anything that has to do with any type of force, that's when we're getting into HT territory, and
that
we
has
do
nothing
not
to do with what we're talking about.
We
today.
do not promote. You know what I mean? We do not.
No trafficking
Hey,
over
free
here.
free choice. You know what I'm saying? Free choice. I like
Definitely
grown
not
ass
that
women. You know what I'm saying? That got the free choice to want to be.
Yeah,
with
baby.
me and
You
wanna
still
do
smell
things
like
with me,
pee.
you know what I'm
You can't
saying?
come around me. You
Yeah.
dig? No.
Straight up, No chilling around here.
You know what I'm saying?
straight
And
up.
even
Keep
if you
your pissy
grown,
ass at home,
you
bitch.
gotta have a grown ass mind state too. You know what I'm
you
saying?
can't be grown with an immature mindset.
Very much so.
Okay, so here's a question for you guys then, because I've heard this before, and maybe you guys have heard it. A lot of people will go to, a lot of pimps, young pimps, uneducated ones, will go to shelters, find the young girls. Have you guys heard of this?
Yes.
People got their ways. Yeah,
Greyhounds.
different ways. I was just about to say. I was just about to say Greyhound
So
bus and everything like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
This is a way of potentially grabbing yourself a 304.
Well,
Or is this a trafficking
It's a
way?
weak way to me.
I'm gonna put it to you like this.
Yeah.
I
To
wouldn't
me, that's
consider it
way.
a weak way, but I would consider what we call it as campaigning in the trash can, campaigning in the garbage can.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Campaigning in the trash can?
Yeah, straight up, yeah. Because it's like you're digging at the bottom of the bucket and stuff like that to try and find
See,
somebody.
the pimping really,
Supposed to
a
be
lot of
challenging
people don't know the
yourself,
pimping really likes the college educated, smart, because she has to be a thinker, right?
Yeah.
To get the most and do the least, you got to be a thinker. You got to be
You have to
intellectually, you know what I mean, capable
to
of.
swindle these niggas.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You got to be like the greatest actress. You got to be an Oscar award winning performer type shit, you know? So if, you know,
Yeah,
a lot of
there's
people
really
would
facts for
assume
it.
that the pimping wants like a dumb broad or gullible or whatever. No.
Because that's what they give out in a lot of these movies and a lot of these
Yeah,
shows.
it's Hollywood.
They show this.
Yeah. They
this
say cars blow up when they get into an accident in Hollywood too. That's not true. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood.
Yeah.
Spectacle.
So, but that's what people get out of like what pimping is, right? And then that's where like that question of pimp slapping.
Well, yeah, a lot of.
Yes, it is. We already discussed it.
But I'm saying a lot of misconceptions do come
Yeah.
through those type of like forms of media, right? Like you have to think if they glorify something like that, that's going to make a lot of young girls out there be like, really? You know? So
Okay,
I think the
ladies,
best thing for them to do is
This is not an episode to say you must be, but if you choose to be, you choose to be. If you want to get into sex work, nobody's stopping you as long as you're of the legal age and at the right mindset.
Yeah, do it carefully or don't do it at all.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
and it's not for everybody. Let's just say that as well.
And that's where I wanted to
dig?
go with that. Like, how would a pimp determine? Like, okay, if I were to say I want to pimp right now, what would the qualifications be of me?
You would get interviewed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna get interviewed because your history is a
I was
mystery.
about to ask, like, sexually.
No.
Nah, hell no.
So it's never
Intellectually.
It's never leading with your dick. It's always leading with your mind. You know what I'm saying? And your words first. So
So if a man approaches me and be like, yo, I want to pimp you out, and the first thing he wants to do is fuck me, I should know that he's not a real pimp.
yeah.
Yeah, he's coming
Yes.
off the hip. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Not coming off the
Yes.
lip. You got to
Tell
come off
him,
the
yes,
hip and not the
you're
lip.
not
you dig?
the pimping. Just look at him
Which
and be
means
like,
you got to use
you're
the
not the pimping.
mouthpiece.
So I have to know that he's not a real pimp if he's trying to fuck me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because he's leading with a lustful spirit, you know what I'm saying?
That is so crazy.
And that's not what the game's about and everything. I'm not gonna lead with a lustful spirit. That's not even something that entices me, you know what I mean?
I just thought they needed to try out the product. But that makes sense because, drug dealers do not try out their products. Well, they shouldn't.
There's nothing
They shouldn't. Right?
Hell
No,
no.
you don't have to.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Not my niggas.
Hey, I'm just
Not
gonna
my
say this. I'm
niggas.
just gonna say this. I'm just gonna say this. Yesteryears in my past life when I was a kid and stuff like that, I never tried crack. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I sold what I had to sell and everything. That when I was running around the
That's what I'm
streets and
saying.
shit like that.
But you
So,
might have
like,
had
you
a
don't need to try
crackhead.
your product. You know
But you
what
might
I'm
have had a crackhead that you trust enough to be like, yo, smoke that and let me see. Do you know me? Again, I'm going based off of movies. I'm going off. I am definitely going off of.
When we talking about people like when you talking about like sampling a product or something like that, right? First of all, I'm not looking at like no female like a product, you know what I'm saying, and everything that, right? We selling this game and everything that, you know what I'm saying? She's selling sex and shit like that, but I'm not looking at it like a product or something that I'm reading up off of or anything like that, because it's not a drug, you know what I mean? It's a person, individual, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a
So
woman.
I'm
These are
not
women we
looking at it
talking
like, oh,
about,
I gotta
so
sample the product.
you can't treat it like a dope sack because it's a woman. You know what I'm saying? It's an emotional being. So, you know what I'm saying? You have to keep that in mind. Like, it's still a woman before anything. Just because she chose an alternative lifestyle, that doesn't mean she's not a woman. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not, and I agree with that. But I feel like based again on what it is that you see as outsiders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why I'm glad we doing this.
Exactly. Because as an outsider, you get that perception of pimp and hoe means he abuses her, he mandates her. There's no
Love.
yeah, and there's no respect and everything you guys are saying right now is going opposite of what I personally was taught. And it's like pimps are bad. Because if you get a pimp as a hoe, he's gonna beat your ass. He's going to take most of your money.
Well, that's the thing. Like,
Propaganda is real.
but you have to think about this. What type of individual was that person before they got into the lifestyle? Because I'm not going to act like there's not people who claim the P and they're not out there doing some of these things that you've seen on movies and things like that. Like, just like there's good and bad people of every type of walk of life, there is certain people that are out there that are doing less than tasteful things and putting the P on it. You know what I'm saying? So this does happen, but the true essence, a pimp is a gentleman of leisure. Emphasis on the gentleman.
Of leisure.
Yes.
Straight up.
Yes.
That's the main thing, yo. We just had this conversation earlier today.
Yes.
Did you ever
I'm going to be nominated next year.
What did you say what?
Hitmaker of the year.
Players
Give me
ball?
some, baby.
Yeah.
You
I was gonna say,
you guys went to a players ball?
we just did
Yes.
players ball
Shout
this
out,
year.
shout out Twy.
Shout out Twy, you know
Shout
what
out
I'm saying?
Live Gang. You know what I'm saying?
That.
Shout out my
There's
nigga
another one
RK.
coming up this year. Is the second annual one.
You
We had the
heard.
first one this year and shit. We were in that motherfucker popping it. You know what I'm saying? Right, suited and booted and everything. That, you know what I mean? You gotta see us. We were looking clean, man. Amazing. Not gonna lie. Yeah, right up. You was over there, man. You already know I was about to say you was there. Yeah, for shit show, man.
You
Yeah,
know
red
that
carpet fresh.
But
you
you
dig?
know in LA, they actually have a Pimps play.
Yeah, oh yeah, we
Players
know about these in the States, not just in LA, but in the States they do
Yeah,
have one.
yeah,
Shout out
yeah,
to
yeah.
It
Don
originated
Magic Juan,
in
you know what I'm
Chicago.
saying? Yeah,
It did?
Don Magic Juan, shout out to him and everything that, you know
It's
what I'm
Don
saying?
Magic. Well, oh my
Shout out
God,
to the
I think I
church,
said
man.
right.
The
You know what I'm saying?
church,
Shout out to the
man.
church. Yeah,
Man. The church, man. Shout out to the
What does
church.
that mean?
Huh? This is a group of distinguished gentlemen
Like
what they
mine
call
that come out of the Chicago, Illinois area. You know what I'm saying?
West niggas.
And then they expanded out to more parts of the U.S. You know what I'm saying? And probably all over the world. But yeah, shout out to them gentlemen, man.
I would love to go to one of those.
Yeah,
To go to a players
I'm
ball.
sure they
I
would
be
love to
allowed-
have you there.
yeah.
Ooh. I would go. Listen,
You got a lovely spirit. I'm sure they would love you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Love your
Love to have
company.
you over there. You know what I mean?
am I gonna come out at 304?
Shit.
I kind of already am.
You definitely got. You definitely get.
I was about to say,
I definitely-
folks.
Your square ranking is going down. I'm gonna tell you that.
Yeah. Well, listen,
They're
we'll
gonna
see some
enhance
shit, for
everything
sure.
you got going on right now. All that, you know what I'm saying? Domination
Listen.
shit. They're gonna enhance that and just,
Just bring it out.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's all I need.
Hey,
And
now,
if that's how it works, if all I could do is just be enhanced and loved on,
Yeah.
a bitch loves to be loved on.
I'm gonna keep
Our
it
main
real.
thing is results and elevation, man.
I'm gonna keep it real. I don't think I know I never experienced real love until I was in the lifestyle. Like square love to me, like it's not the same as like love when you're in the game. Because when you're in the lifestyle with somebody, with a female, and you see them make real sacrifices for you.
Yeah.
Put their life in danger. Seducing and reducing strangers.
Yeah, just because they want to make sure that you get up.
Night after night. And not only that, because I'm part of the Every Cent committee. You know what I'm saying? So she's handing it all over. But she's handing it over knowing that anything that she wants within our means, not only does she get, I want you to have everything.
Straight up.
You're a reflection of me. So you should want me to have everything. We should want each other to have everything. And if it ain't on that,
I kind of want to pimp
bitch,
them.
I probably don't even want you.
Hey,
You did.
direction is the best connection, you know what I'm saying? Like straight up, yo.
I kind of want to pimp
Something you
now.
don't want to
Without
run away
instruction,
from,
man,
yo.
you headed for self-destruction.
Yeah. Not something you want to run away from, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But like I said, the pimps kind of bougie.
Pimps are bougie. As they should be, though.
The pimping kind of bougie,
But
man.
is that not?
I'm picky as hell.
As you should be, no?
Yes.
Because there are women out there, especially nowadays, as a female, I can contest to that like, there are women out there that will weaponize.
Put your ass in jail, P. Stay dangerous.
I was going to talk about that before.
She will put your ass in jail, P.
You gotta have great
dangerous.
You gotta have great discernment and everything like that. And that's why when you were asking, okay, what would you have to do in order to get with a P and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? That's where the interview comes in. You know what I'm saying? You ask these questions and shit like that, right? So that way you can like understand like what type of individual are you gonna be dealing with? Because like everybody just goes for, oh, she said she gonna give me some money and everything. So I'm just gonna mess with her. That's not really how it goes because it's deeper than that. Not all money is good money. You know what I'm saying? You might be letting a succubus into your stable and shit like that, but
Ooh,
like
succubus.
and realistically, what you should do is you ask the questions. You know what I'm saying? You see where her head's at and everything. You see if this is somebody that you can fuck with, right? And you should never let the money.
Compatibility is a necessity.
Yeah, you should never let the money determine that you're gonna talk to this girl and everything because that might not be good money, man.
And that's what you were saying when you said like an interview has to come in, right?
Hell yes.
And that'd be good money, my bad.
When you campaigning,
Can I get one question? Can I get
and
an
you posing to
interview?
get chosen.
Can I get an interview?
Can you get an interview? Well,
Now the concept of the interview fee enters the chat. You dig?
There's an interview
Interviews ain't free.
There could be. That's on the pimpin's discretion. You know what I'm saying? I might really like a big head, beautiful individual, and you know what I'm saying? There might not be no interview fee. You know what I'm saying? But it might be how I feel about her. I might not feel about her. And she might be trying to come through the door correct. Like, no, I got your interview fee.
Yeah.
She might bring it up. Like, no, I'm coming correct. Like,
And it
I
also
want some
says a
real
lot.
ism. I'm not one of these play 304s. I don't even want to waste your time. Here's, you know what I'm saying, $1,000 interview fee. You know what I'm saying? And me, I'm the type of person, okay, we can go somewhere and eat and go sit down, whatever. I'm going to pick your brain. Let
And
you
see
pick
where it
my
goes.
brain. Compatibility is a necessity. And if it's there, it's there. And if it's not, then, you know what I'm saying? Blessings to you.
That is crazy.
It lets you know the spirit of the individual and everything like that, you know what I'm saying? If they're willing to be given so that they can be given a lot more knowledge and a lot more game and everything like that, or even just to mess with you, they like you like that, then that says a lot, you know what I'm saying? That also lets like, as a P, that would let a P know that this girl's not here to like waste his time, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm definitely not going to be letting you come talk to me for an interview and waste your time. I'm not here for that, you know what I'm saying? So come with
So
that
that's
fee
how
and
you
everything,
know.
because it changed the whole conversation.
That's how you wean them out to begin with.
Real hoes speak with bank rolls,
dig?
man. That's how the real hoes come in. All the real hoes watching this right now.
Yeah, they
Am I
know.
lying? You already
They know
know
they
what
come
time
with
it
a
is.
bankroll.
A real hoe is gonna come with a bankroll. You
You
know what I'm
dig?
saying? She gonna speak with her bankroll first. You really want to get a pimp's attention? Come with that money. Send that e-transfer, man. You know what I'm saying?
Straight
Stop
up,
just
yeah,
being a
yeah,
pimp
yeah,
groupie and sitting up there following 1,001 pimps and
So pimps are like doms,
Like Doms?
like dominatrix, like.
I ain't sticking nothing up nobody ass.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm not doing no
Hold
domination
on, hold on. Not
Like,
all doms
you're-
have to do that. That's just my thing.
Cause like my thing with the Dom, I got something to ask you.
Downplay niggas. I love downplaying niggas.
I got something.
Okay,
to
let's
ask you.
unpack
I got
that a
something to
little
ask you
bit.
about the Dom stuff. I got something.
Let's
Let's
unpack that a
unpack
little
that.
bit. You understand me? No, we not just finna skip over that though.
I want to go back to that, but it's like she said something else about the Dom shit, right?
What is
Just because
it?
you need to clarify for me, right? So for dominatrix, someone paying you and everything like that, right? There's a sexual outcome at the end.
For who?
Like there's a sexual outcome at the end. Like you're feeding their fetish at the end. You know what I'm saying? Like you're giving them something sexual at the end of every transaction.
Sorta, yeah.
Okay, so then no, that's not the pimping.
But it is
You know what I'm
because
saying?
the reason why I say that is because say you're like, oh, there's
Yeah.
an interview fee.
Mhm.
Yo, for you to have a conversation with me, you have to. There's a tribute.
No, that makes sense to me. But I'm saying,
There's a tribute.
I'm saying your promise is of sexual satisfaction, right?
I've never promised sexual satisfaction.
But it's time and companionship, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whether you sticking something up somebody's ass or not, it's still your time and companionship.
Right, but I can easily just be an impact play where I'm beating your ass and letting you go.
Time takes time.
What you're trying to say is that that's pleasure for them.
That's pleasure for them. So you're still feeding their fetish.
Still feeding their...
But it's pleasure for me too.
But like for instance, somebody wants to get shit on, right? And they're like, okay, I got $2,000 for you to shit on me. In your mind, you're thinking, oh, I'm gonna take that because I'm not the one getting shit on. I'm the one shitting on them. But that is their
Like
ultimate fucking fantasy. And how much would it cost for you to live out your ultimate fantasy? Probably more than $2,000 fucking dollars.
For me to live out
Your
my fantasy?
ultimate fantasy.
ultimate
For me
fantasy.
to live out my ultimate fantasy?
Yes.
Free.
So you're telling me that I'm talking about not just with regular people. When I say ultimate,
Your ultimate
fantasy,
fantasy, like
I mean like
Like and it's crazy. I know it seems super simple, but my ultimate fantasy is to have sex with two men at the same time. That's free.
it depends on the man.
Yeah, I was
but
gonna
yeah,
say,
you
depends
but
on
you
the
but
man.
you are right. Most time you're an attractive woman. Most time you could live out that fantasy for free. But the thing with tricks, that's not where their mind be. They have a different. type of
they'll pay for the
mentality, right?
fantasy. You know what I'm saying? They'll pay to feed that fetish, yo. You know what I mean?
Got you. That's why I make
Right.
money.
But what I'm saying is, hoes get the most. You know what I'm saying? You should always endeavor to get the most and do the least. And even that's some Harvard University.
Have you ever
game
heard of
for
a
you.
male hoe? Has a pimp ever had a male hoe?
No,
Nah, I don't know.
no. That's abomination. An
The
abomination.
But why?
That's what I was just about to ask.
Just
Why?
like, okay, like in this game, you know what I'm saying? There's no room for like, shout out to the LGBTQs and everything like that, but like in this game, like as a man and everything like that, there's
You
no
guys
room
weren't
for that.
invited.
You know what I mean? There's no room for that. As a man
It's
and
simple and
everything
plain.
like that, you know what I mean?
Y'all
This
weren't invited.
is- Yeah,
They can't get in the
it's a
club?
straight man's game, yo.
You're not invited.
They're not. They're at the
And once again, I don't have nothing against nobody, but I'm just saying.
Go live your life however you
But,
live, but like,
hold
yeah.
on.
Just like how certain shit I'm not invited.
But
y'all
wait a
are-
second.
Hey
You
man,
guys-
read the hat.
You guys
You're not
automatically
invited.
took it,
You
but
did.
hold on.
You're not.
You guys automatically took it to like gay. There are women out there that would be willing to pay for dick,
Yeah, it's called a gigolo. There's an old time word for it. It's called a
Well, okay.
gigolo.
which is
Right.
a male hoe.
Yeah, but there's no.
Okay,
there's
I
no,
misunderstood
but
the question. I thought we meant men sending
what I'm
other
saying.
men.
You said a man. You said a man
That's
pimping
what
a
I'm saying.
man.
A man pimping
No,
a man.
that's
You
no,
can't-
no.
You can't say, yo, this
No.
nigga Joe said, listen, I don't mind
No.
fucking bitches all night.
So then Joe go do that. But I'm not gonna be sending you. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be the nigga.
Well, said
I'm
Joe
not
gonna
about
do
to be
that.
the one sending you. Yeah, you cannot get with this
Yeah,
pimping.
like-
Sorry, Joe.
I've heard of like
you can't
individuals sending like
choose on me,
lady
Joe.
boys and stuff like that.
Right.
And
Or even that, like sissy femmes. Like again, me being as a dominatrix, me being in the kink world, I get that a lot. I get these white sissy femme boys who beg me to pimp them out to specifically black men.
This is a wild.
spirit of confusion.
It's a wild
Did you say
junction.
Spirit of confusion.
Thing.
Spirit
Yeah.
of confusion. Yeah.
What are you over here mumbling?
I said this is a wild junction of things. Like I didn't
Wild
know. Yeah.
junction, but
Yeah.
it is.
That's a subway train that I would never hop on. I'm not gonna lie.
He
yo.
said
Yeah.
never. No, I'll pass.
Yeah, it's not my style.
But I get that a lot, right?
A lot.
I do.
Wow.
No. No.
First of all,
Like, you know.
the
'cause
Do
audacity.
you want to
call
unpack
gumption-
it or? Do you
Yeah,
want me to
please
We can unpack
unpack,
all this
this. Why can't a female be a pimp?
So, and just to go back to what what we were just talking about too, prerequisites. That's why I speak on the prerequisites of the lifestyle. Tonight, the P stands for prerequisites. Okay, because there's a lot of rules and shit that you know what I mean.
So women just automatically don't have the prereq.
Now, shut up. You could be a madam, right? You could be a madam.
There's a difference, though.
Yeah,
I know what a madam is.
Okay, yeah. But as far
'Cause
as
I
being
wanted to be a madam.
as far as being a pimp, though, it would go against the prerequisites of being the pimping, right? It's because
so is pimping only for men?
So thinking,
yes,
thinking and leading with your emotions. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
Instead of leading with logic and everything like that. That's why anytime you see those situations and stuff like that, like it's hard to even shout out to. I have no problem or anything like that with like lesbian couples and everything like that. But like it's a power dynamic and stuff too. You know what I'm saying? And then if you're gonna involve this game and everything like that, the power dynamic, like it's a lot to deal with for a female to deal with. You know what I mean?
Do you think you know more about men than me?
Absolutely not. I'm still learning and I'm 39.
Okay, well, a 304's clientele is men. So if she has a man in her corner teaching her how to deal with men, that's like a cheat code, right? Whereas if a woman is, she's kind of guessing.
But I feel like a woman would know men sexually. Like if she's had the experience with men.
It's more than just the sexual. It's a psyche part. There's a psyche part and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying?
Because 304s, contrary to popular belief, don't just be fucking and sucking all day either.
That's not what the game's all about, y'all. It's not about
so
just
let's
fucking
break that
sucking.
taboo. Under conscious belief that people think that 304s are just out here fucking. So let's talk about sex work 304s. There's such a big, broad, that's huge, right? Because I'm considered a sex worker.
Okay.
As a dominatrix.
And you can still get broke on too, like you know what I'm saying? Like because like at the end of the day,
hello.
You know what I mean? You're still selling it and everything like that. Like to me, it's someone who's selling sex. It's someone who's selling sex, like a female that's selling sex. You know what I'm saying? And like
or the idea
of it, because there's a lot of different ways. There's girls online that are like you know what I'm saying, doing this thing online and shit like
girls,
that. Yo,
they're selling sex even though they're not actually. Because some of them may not be fucking in their videos. They're fucking in themselves and whatever.
Exactly.
They're still
and
selling.
Then a big part that people don't really talk about is the companionship. Like you know what I'm saying? Like these girls that are offering companionship or company to people, you know what I mean, and getting paid for it and stuff like that, and not having to get laid for it. That girlfriend experience is
so intense.
There's that, but then there's outside of the girlfriend experience. There's like I said, companionship. Like you're
no GFE or BFE, man.
Yeah, straight up. But this individual wants you to be around them. You know what I'm saying, and they're gonna pay for your time and everything. That you know how much your time is worth and shit like that, yo. You know what I mean? You don't have to sell your time or your body and everything like that for the less and shit like that. And that's really what it's about. Like, so if you're asking why she needs a pimp and shit like that, pimp's gonna give her that direction in that game so she can know to do more. You know what I'm saying? That you can get more and everything like that by using your mind.
Do you guys find it hard to find love?
No, I don't find it hard to find love at all.
With what you do, you don't find it hard?
No, I get
allegedly.
Nah, because I don't look for love.
What type of love though?
I look for respect. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like respect hit harder than love.
Who hurt you, bro?
No, ask
what type of love?
When I ask what is love and everything like that, right? Because people have different definitions and shit. A lot of people use like just words, just for the word and shit like that, but they don't know the actual meaning and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
talking about the real meaning. I'm talking about that love, like that love that you were talking about. How she's gonna ride for me. She's gonna die for me.
Sacrifice.
We're gonna ride for each other. We're gonna have those sacrifices. We're gonna build together. We're not gonna build together. You know what I mean? Things like that. Like to me, that's love.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I'm not finna be insecure.
I just wanted to make sure like that you weren't talking about like the square like lovey-dovey white picket fence and everything. Because I'm like, to me that doesn't necessarily mean
that's
real
not love. That's
right?
propaganda
And shit like that. Yeah. So like the sacrifice.
That's the white man trying to get us to understand.
Correct.
This is how he wanted to see us live our lives. So this is what we needed to do. The alcohol is here, y'all.
Oh yeah.
We about to get fucked up.
LC. Yeah. But no, yeah, it's not hard to find love, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta find like-minded individuals. That's it.
So that's where I feel that people find that it's hard to find love. With the like-minded, yes, he knew exactly.
It's hard for squares to find love.
Yeah,
Let's start there.
I was just about to say.
Do pimps marry their hoes? Do pimps get married? Do pimps
you want the short answer or you want the longer
I want the real answer.
No. No. You know what I'm saying? Same as pimps don't have at-home square girlfriend or a wife at home. Why they're out here talking about they're sending hoes? You know what I'm saying?
Now let me say this. Though. If you is some real pimping and you've been in the game for years and you decide you want to get married, it better be to a fucking hoe, nigga.
It should be.
It better not to be to no square. So if me personally, if I was going to get married, I'm marrying some 304. Yeah, I am not marrying no motherfucking square because she cannot relate to my lifestyle.
Are you marrying an active 304 or are you marrying an ex-304?
I'd rather marry the girl that built it with me anyway.
No, I'm marrying.
I don't believe in bottom bitches either. I'm not gonna lie. I don't believe in that.
Yeah, I don't subscribe to all that shit.
I feel like Because not just at the end of the day, if you
Not
give
part
the
of
girl
the
a title,
lifestyle.
if you give the girl the title
So
of
like to
a bottom
us,
bitch,
if you're not in the lifestyle, you a square. Not square as in like, you know what I'm saying? You don't do like, you know what I'm saying? You just buy the book.
But okay.
Like all y'all square.
But that's what's gonna no.
and blessings to you and the Lord, you know what I'm saying?
Blessings to you
But
and the
I'm
Lord.
not a square, so I'm not even
On your
gonna
journey with
look at
Christ,
it
go
like
ahead.
that. I don't give a fuck about her history. Look, hell yeah, I would. Because what I'm trying to say
so it
is,
has to be someone who built with me.
these square bitches, they suck and fuck more than the hoes,
Yeah.
man. Tell
Yeah.
me nothing,
Yeah.
and they don't get
And they
no
don't use
money.
no condoms and stuff like that.
No
They
condoms.
dirty. Yeah.
They
I'm
let
telling you,
niggas
they
nut
don't
on
go get
their
themselves checked out and
eyelashes
stuff
and
like
shit,
that.
all
Yeah,
that
no.
shit
No.
for
The
free.
eyelashes for free.
For free, the eyelash.
Free. And the eyelashes and the weave.
You going home with sticky ass eyelids for no
free.
reason, bitch.
With no money in your
Let's
pocket.
start
Get your weather together. I'm sorry, I can swear on here.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, bitch, you get your weather together, ho. What the fuck?
That's what we were just every square bitch.
Square
we
shit,
were
you know what I'm
just
saying?
cheering
A whole bunch of L7
because we were
shit.
Yeah,
just
whole
talking.
bunch of L7s.
We love our
L7s,
sex
you know what I'm
workers.
saying?
Shout out to all the beautiful
Yeah,
sex workers.
straight up. Shout out to the sex workers, man.
We love y'all.
Because
You're never gonna throw it in her face?
no.
Why? Why would I?
If you,
Why would I?
because you do the same. No, because you're
I'm a
talking
pimp.
to
I mean,
pimps.
I heard.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I don't believe in that. Yeah,
See,
yeah,
this is
yeah.
the thing.
Yeah, no,
This is the
I
thing.
would not.
Once
I can't
again,
do it. I can't do it.
I couldn't see myself marrying a square bitch because
She
you're
wouldn't
not going to
understand
be
you.
able to relate to what I've been through for the past 15, 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, exactly.
Not
You're not
gonna
going
be-
to be
not
able
gonna
to
be able to
relate to
understand.
that. And I already know in the back of her head, she's already going to like be like, oh, all the bitches he was with before, they are all nasty and
Yeah.
shit. These are people that I really love. You know what I'm saying? Like even some of my ex folks, like it's a love thing.
Yeah.
You
I
hear
see what
me?
you're
See
saying,
him in a
yeah.
completely different light.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? These niggas be square as fuck. I'll come up there. I love that hoe.
Wait, but my
you know what I'm
question
saying?
is, you said no,
Yeah.
absolutely. He does.
Love that hoe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's
For
why
sure.
I love the sex
But my
workers.
question
Hey,
to
shout out
you
to the sex
is
workers.
because Scotian said no straight off the bat,
What,
no
off of
hesitation.
being married?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not. But to me, it's not for me. Like you talking about for a pimp. You're not pimping no more. If you married and stuff like that, you're not pimping
What
anymore.
about
You know
you?
what I'm saying? Shout out to you.
If
You
you're
was in the
active,
game.
you got no
know what I
business
mean?
being
Yeah.
married.
Yeah, you're not actively pimping no more.
I love them like
Question
as a
was-
human. Like fuck
Do you,
all
do
the
you
other
love them
shit.
or the
like,
idea of them?
I love them. Yeah.
I wanted a pimp as a husband. Why can't you pimp no more?
Because why are you trying to
You're
change
done.
a nigga?
You're
Yeah,
done.
why are
You
you trying to
squared up.
change a nigga?
No, I said if I wanted a pimp as a husband, and we get married, why can you no longer pimp as a
Cause so then why would you want to pimp as
Is
a
he?
husband?
Is he going? Is he?
Makes
Are
no
you still getting
sense.
sent?
still pimp? I'm saying you can still
Nigga-
be free
and niggas-
and do whatever the fuck you want.
niggas have been trying to do that. Yes, that has some.
Yeah.
But once again,
Against these rules, man.
in a circle of peers,
Where do I find these rules?
it's gonna be looked down upon in a circle of peers
There's
because
a plethora of rules.
how is that supposed to look like to my other
oh,
students?
Straight up.
students in the
I
house.
don't care as your wife.
Yeah, you might not care, but
So-
at the end of the day, you couldn't even be my wife coming in with that mentality because, once again, these are people that like I have real connections and ties and things with. So it ain't, and we don't subscribe to no bottom bitch. So it ain't gonna be like
just about to say
you're
that.
the main
Listen,
bitch.
there was a
I
whole
was about to
interview.
say,
side
so
bitch.
this ties back into the.
That's your wifey. You know what I'm saying? That's your wifey.
Yeah,
I don't
this
care.
this
I'm
but
Yeah.
this ties back
being
in
a
the.
side bitch. I don't give a shit. I'm just your wife. We are together, but like you can do whatever the freak you need. to
No,
do as
because
a
you've
career,
now
as a pimp.
no.
Well, I
you've
wouldn't
now
need-
shut that
I
ending
wouldn't
off.
need-
Yeah, that'd be a crazy one. That'd be a crazy one.
That's called making a deal.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That sounds
That's
like
called
that
making
sounds
a
like making
motherfucking
and
deal,
everything,
man.
and I don't like the sound
You know
of
what I'm
it.
saying?
Yeah.
I ain't trying to make no motherfucking deals.
But it goes back to the same thing when you asked about the bottom bitch, right? It's like the reason why I don't subscribe for a lot of like real P's don't subscribe to the bottom bitch theory is because like you're already putting someone on a pedestal. So that means any of your other students and stuff like that, like you're separating. And at the end of the day, you don't need to separate and put someone up on a pedestal. Everybody can be
Hierarchy.
equal inside the crib and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody could be equal. And you don't want people in competition like saying, oh, I gotta get over on her because she's a bottom bitch, or you don't want the bottom bitch thing that she's above every bitch. You know what I mean? Because she still has to work. She still has to. There's still a lot that has to be done. You know what I'm saying?
No, that was my next question. But
The
that was
hierarchy
my,
is
that was my
this the
next
ism?
question.
You know what I'm saying? And hoeing, yo, that's it, man.
Nah, I'm
You
gonna
know
keep.
what I mean?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
keep it
straight up.
100. There's gonna be certain things that like let's say you have some folks and she been around the longest. There might be certain things that you trust her with more than, let's say, the bitch that been down for 2-3 weeks, right? That doesn't make her a bottom bitch, but it makes her the bitch that's most familiar with the program.
Yeah, but
feel me?
But hey, like in
Exactly. That's exactly what
like
it was,
in any company
right?
and stuff like that.
That's why
right?
I was saying it, because I was clearing that up, because she said that.
Yeah. And
but
in any company, you could still be slipping and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And let someone else be outworking you. You know what I mean? If someone else is outworking you, doing what they're supposed to be doing, they can get above you and shit like that.
Those are lists. But the CFO
yeah.
will always change. You could be the CFO today, and someone could
That shit
be
can
doing
switch
it
up,
better.
man.
And
Somebody
now
could be
you no
working
longer
their
the
ass
CFO,
off, yo. You know what I mean?
right? But my question is the whole bottom bitch thing a myth, or is that an American thing?
I wouldn't even put
No,
it
it's not
to
a myth.
an
It's
American
not a
thing.
myth.
I would
Is
just,
it just
This is a thing that
it just
people do.
depends on the,
so people
like
actually
the,
do it?
Yeah, make it.
yeah, hell yeah.
Like bottom bitch came
Hell
from
yeah.
England. I'm gonna be 100% because that's what they started.
We can't
Thank
confirm
you.
that.
Yeah, thank you for your suggestions.
I was gonna say, they got
Can't
some Israel,
confirm
Europe.
that, but I ain't gonna
right.
just say
Shout out
that
to-
that's
shout
not
out
what
to
it
Israel
is
traveling
either. But
internationally, you know what I'm saying? Right?
You know, it's hard out here.
Hey, it's her, yo.
Oh my God. Let's talk about
I wouldn't
hustle and flow
want
for
it
a
to be
second.
let's.
Please, can we talk
talk about which?
Let's.
hustle and flow for a second? Because
Oh yeah,
I
let's
feel
talk
like,
about that
is
hot,
not,
sweaty ass looking movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
But is that not all on
Wow,
Pimping?
that musty looking movie.
Is that not all on Pimping and Hoes?
No, man, it's about a music. It's about a guy who's doing some music, and he just so happens to have some hoes.
Listen,
in his
first of
household,
all,
you know
that
what I'm saying?
motherfucking
Yeah,
that
movie's
movie
weak,
was
man.
supposed to take place in Memphis. You know what Memphis is really stands for? Making easy money, pimping hoes in style. Yeah, Memphis. You know what I'm saying? And in the beginning of the fucking movie, this nigga's trying to, he's sitting in the car trying to sell the bitch. Like, the bitch
Yep.
didn't say 2 words. She's sitting there, like, you know what I'm saying? Looking kind of busted and disgusted. Let's keep it real. Them braids was looking terrible.
And
Them
what,
braids
what
was
he
fucked up.
he started trying to get the trick to choose up on the bitch.
He's
and everything
talking
like
to
that.
the
It's just
trick like-
crazy, bro.
Yeah, hell no.
Yeah, come on.
I would have
man.
been somewhere put up, like, you know what I'm saying? Having
So
my
nothing
shit.
about that was realistic.
That movie, I don't agree with it and stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was entertainment. It was a movie, right? You know what I mean? Just like you said, you've seen a lot of movies that portray this and that about the lifestyle that's not necessarily true and stuff like that. It's a movie, it's entertainment and shit. You know what I mean?
Like a pimp named Slickback.
Yeah, entertainment. Cartoon characters, entertainment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I'm
Right?
What movie or show is like
most realistic. Yeah, I was just
It's
about
more
to get
accurate.
there.
You gotta P, we got a list. Remember we had a list, P?
Hell no.
What'd you say? What
She said
movie?
P-Valley.
Hell no.
No, hell no, hell no,
Wait,
hell
wait,
no,
wait,
hell
wait.
no.
So what is it?
P-Valley,
That's punk rock
I was gonna
shit.
say P-Valley
Can
got
I get
the other
3?
shit in there too. So I'll give you some movies. So my movies would be It Ain't Easy with Mac 10. You know what I'm saying? The Mac, which is the old school version, the Mac and shit like that. And shoot, I'm trying to think what's a good one for the third one, yo. Give me the third one, Peasy.
Bossing up in the map.
Bossing Up. You say Bossing Up? What the singing ass Bossing Up, right?
Bossing
yeah,
Up in the
actually, no,
Mac.
Bossing Up too, yeah. Bossing Up, the Mac. I would say It Ain't
The
Easy.
Mac gonna give you like a lot of like insight to like certain things, and then Bossing Up is gonna give you a lot of insight towards like the hoeing and like it really kind of speaks on like the love that a pimp and a hoe has too.
That's what
so-
that movie's about for sure.
But they're all stories. You got to keep in mind they're all movies. So yeah, it's gonna be fabricated and things like
And
that.
it's gonna be like Hollywood
Of
for
course,
entertainment
they're
and shit. You know
always
what I'm saying?
gonna they're always gonna go ahead and like extend things or fabricate and make it a little. So that's
For
what we
sure.
asked. Like we want to know what would be the closest thing that we could get to that lifestyle.
Well, you sit
You're
next
right.
to
I
it
was just
right
about
now.
to say you're
so
very close to it. You know what I'm saying? You're
probably
very
the
close to
closest
it.
you're gonna
Like,
get to
you're
this
very close to
motherfucker.
it.
You guys, I am very comfortable.
Right? Yeah.
I am very
you can smell
fucking
it. You can smell
comfortable.
the ism in this motherfucker.
I can smell the pimpery.
You know, when people talk about the fuckery, Scotia, that's the first thing you hear. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to big pimping.
Well, pimping.
Scotia, the big
I was just about
pimping
to say,
area.
yeah. Go ahead, Pease. You got
Is
it.
that what we're saying here?
Pease, you got it. So, yeah.
That's the
Pimping.
That's the one place you hear.
One of the prerequisites also for this pimping is that you got to be a man, a black man.
Yeah.
You understand me? And being that down home.
I can't be a white pimp.
When I say down home, I mean Scotia. We have the largest black community.
That's
You know
where
what I'm saying?
That's where I'm from. The largest, where I'm from.
Yeah,
the
slavery,
neighborhood
honey.
and the community I'm from is the largest all black
Underground
community in Canada.
Railroad.
Where do you think that Underground Railroad went to?
Shout out to
Nova Scotia. Yeah,
No,
Nova
the
Scotia is
largest
where I
all
went
black
to.
community.
Shout out to Harriet Tubman, you know
A
what I'm
lot
saying?
of people.
We have
and-
multiple black communities, not just one of them.
And
but
you're
like,
not the
yeah.
only person. A lot of Canadians don't understand how many genuine Canadian, black Canadians we have just off of the Underground Railroad. It was like, oh, I didn't understand that. How? Where did you think the Underground Railroad
The first
went
black
to?
people in Canada were in Scotia.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
We landed in
I'm
Scotia,
19
bro.
generations Canadian. Like my family's been here since the late 1700s.
My great great
Yeah,
grandmother
real
is
spill, you know what I
Scotian.
mean? I got my
You heard?
native status card and everything. You dig? Yeah. You guys want some tax off? Holla at your
No
boy.
bad.
Man. Need some new equipment,
Holla
holla
at
at
your
me, man. Yeah. You dig what I'm
That's
saying?
crazy.
Yeah,
Is
man.
that the same for you too?
Bought the
Straight up.
Benz, no tax.
You dig what I'm saying? No tax. You're on the
No
reserve.
tax
You know what
on
I'm
the
saying? Send it to the
AMG.
reserve, yo. Send the card to the reserve, man. No tax on the
So
whip,
you
yo.
guys, so all
Some
three
game
of
for
you
you guys,
guys
yo.
have your native,
I don't have mine. I'm
Yeah.
supposed to have
but you're supposed to have one.
Mi'kmaq.
Micmac, yeah, Micmac.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Straight up, yeah.
That is
Learn
so
something
beautiful.
new every day. See, learn something new every day. Yeah. But also, I'm saying that history right there, like, is
So-
deep. So, like, in Nova Scotia, a big crazy thing about it is like, yo, you had these, especially back in the day, you had these little dusty ass country black boys. You know what I'm saying? These niggers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything that from the countryside and shit that wasn't getting no money, but like. Then the girls would see them and shit, like, from in town that got money and stuff. The girls would
And
And when we
see
say
them,
the
they'd be
girls,
like,
we
they'd
mean
be like,
the snow.
the white girls
Shout
would
out
see
to
them
the
and shit like
snow,
that.
man.
And they'd be like, oh my gosh, I like this little fella. I want to see him cleaned up. I want to see him looking nice, you know what I'm saying? And then they're like, yeah, I want to put some money in his hand. That's where the game comes from and shit like that, right? It's like, yo, she wants to see you do good and everything like that. You want to see her do good. So like, yeah.
No, shout out to the niggas
No, we're
who
talking
found
about a
their
history
snow
lesson
buddies.
right now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to every single shade of fine
There
because
is
I'm
no
really about every single
racism
shade of fine, you know what I'm saying?
with
Whoever's trying to take direction,
There's no
you know what I mean, to make a
colorism.
connection. That's
There's
what I'm
no
about, yo.
racism with the
Yeah.
ism, man.
There's
Yeah,
no
I don't got,
racism
yeah,
with the
straight up,
ism,
man.
eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, straight up. I like
I
all
just
shades
like
of
an
fine, yo.
obedient hoe, man. I really don't give a fuck what her nationality, ethnicity.
What's
Yeah, somebody
considered
was
a-
trying to elevate. Like, that's a real thing to me is like someone try. That's why it's like back to the interview thing. I can know from like initial conversation and shit like that. This is not somebody that I can see myself actually making any moves with and stuff like that. Because I'm not trying to waste nobody's time.
Okay,
I don't
so
want to waste mine.
based on the 30 minutes that we've been doing this, and I be at 304.
Yeah, baby. Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't
you know. What I'm
know
saying? As
enough.
long as
I don't know enough yet.
He's got his information. I got
So
mine.
wait,
Right?
wait,
We gonna
wait.
find out by
for
the
me-
end, though.
So
we
for
gonna
me-
keep watching. We gonna find out by the
For me,
end.
what I would tell you, like as advice and everything like that, right, is to be inquisitive. You know what I'm saying? Like, so ask questions,
Super
everything like that, but also
inquisitive.
be open minded and shit like that, right?
I would
And then
just
it's
ask
like
you why.
a direction, yo.
Why would you want to endeavor to be a 304?
Yeah, your reason
Listen,
can't be the
nigga.
wrong reason. Make sure you have pure intentions, girl.
You could do a lot of things to make money, though.
Yeah, for sure.
So it can't just be the money. I don't think it's just the money, though.
It's for me. The reason why I do dominatrix is because I have super animosity towards niggas.
Okay, let's talk about it.
My animosity. This would be like episode 5, therapy 325 on this.
So this
bitch.
is from past. This is from past.
Well, you don't come
situation.
off as a jaded person,
Yeah, this
so
is
that's
from
why I
past
want to
situations,
unpack
it must
it.
I don't come off as a jaded person.
Not at
because,
all.
You got fangs?
Because shit happens. Because shit
Oh, you
happens.
pose vampires?
So when you say
I ain't
niggas,
never
like,
seen
are
that
we
before.
talking about specific
I'm Blade.
Culture?
a brand of niggas? Like, where they? Because
Okay,
that's
I'm
a
Blade, by the way.
bit.
Nice
It's
to
a
meet you.
wide.
Yeah.
It's a very wide statement.
Yeah, I'm Blade.
You know
I
what
be
I'm
my-
saying?
It's a very
Super
round
jacket,
range of
my
8
sword.
shit niggas out there.
True.
Huh?
So yeah.
You didn't
So
like the way
how
I was
do
talking to
you
it?
how do you
You didn't like how I was
determine
popping it at her and stuff like that?
one of those and
No.
who's somebody worth your time?
I'll pop it at both you guys at the same time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like that.
Honestly,
don't think so?
recently, because of the way
Oh, okay.
I've been,
Yeah. I can show you better. I can tell you.
I don't think any nigga is worth my time.
There's a lot of people.
Is this
in
from
world.
past trauma though? Is this from past trauma? That's why I want to know, like, what's your
Yes.
animosity come from past trauma? Okay.
Yes.
Let's see, leaned over. Yes. And
Clearly.
it only took you, what, 5.5 seconds to get out of that one?
I mean, but that's not. That doesn't have to be a forever thing, though. You know.
No, and I know it won't ever be for everything.
And that is why I
because
said
I still love dick.
let it be known.
There you
But that's
go.
why exactly
You know
why
what
I
I'm saying?
said.
They pop you shit.
Like, I've tried, I literally, like, let's be real. I love sitting on a bitch's face. Like, women give the best head. But at the end of the day, I am afraid of sucking coochie and possibly bumping coochie. I like dick. Yeah. I like to feel the throb as it's going in and out. A vibrator that's...
It ain't the same.
Yeah.
So in your journey, so in
It
your
ain't the
journey of being a
same.
dominatrix, right? In your journey of being a
the
dominatrix,
same.
right? Do you like through doing while doing that and stuff like that? Do you see yourself taking direction from a man?
Do I see myself taking
Being able to
dick?
take direction from a man?
Now, absolutely not. And I find that because I have given the
You talking about
ability.
this shit quick. I'm sorry, you gotta listen.
That's what I'm saying.
Listen.
Yeah,
That's why I started asking that question.
yeah. Because
Listen,
like,
she said she endeavored to be a 304. She said, "What if I endeavored to
well,
be
it
a
was a
304?"
curiosity.
So
I know for a fact I could never be a 304.
She was just asking.
That has to be the direction there.
The way my mouth goes.
a spa girl.
She's a
She
square
works at a
sex
spa.
worker.
Yeah, she works at a massage parlor.
She's a
She's a
square ass
square
sex worker.
yeah.
She not laced. She ain't got the game. You hear me?
Honestly,
She's flat
I
back
tried
and she
that one
lean on her
time.
back. And that's
No, it has nothing.
Yeah,
It don't have shit to do with
Setting-
flat
setting-
backing.
Whatever. Yeah,
Wait,
but whatever
flat
price they
backing.
setting for you and shit like that, that's what you taking and shit. You're
What's
not
flat
really.
backing?
You're not in control of your shit, man. You're not breaking on no tricks.
I did attempt that one time for the one time when I was young because I had to pay for a daycare.
I fuck with the honesty.
And I didn't get fucked because there were way too many perky Asians in there.
See, that was no instruction, self-destruction. Right off rip, you shouldn't even have been in an environment where it wasn't a one-on-one scenario. That's dangerous. That's very dangerous.
Like we were literally sitting, like, see how we're all sitting now? That's how we were sitting with like lingerie on, a bunch of bitches. Me, I was the only
she's
black
saying
bitch.
She's saying the perky. She's saying she's talking about females. There was a bunch of females
Females in the spa.
She's saying that they were picking.
Yeah, so like you
Food and
go into the
everything
spa and you.
Oh, you said you tried to spa before?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
tried
what
to
she's
work
saying.
at a
And they were
spa
picking
before.
through the females and shit.
And I went in there.
It's never a
Like an
part of
hour.
my program.
I looked around and I was like, boy, this is not for me. And I walked the fuck out. Yeah. I was there for an hour. I was like, this is, yo, 3 white guys came in. They looked at me like,
And I wasn't fucking with you.
yeah, they were, oh, black bitch. Look at the Asian over there. I watch you. And I was like, yeah, I'll get out of here before I embarrass myself even more. Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
You said, say what?
Who makes the right?
Hold on. Can you say it again so we can clip this properly? Can you say it again so we can clip this properly?
Because I got a good answer
Who makes
for
the
that. Go
more
ahead, P, you get
money? Who makes the most money?
it. You got it, P.
Which 304s make the most money?
Got it,
Which
P.
racial
You say the right
304s?
Oh, which ethnicity of 304s?
Yeah.
The ones that know how to sit up there and listen to
The ones
direction.
that take instruction.
Those
You dig
ones.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because all that white bitches make the most, black bitches make the most. That's
It's the girl with the most game, yo. Straight
that's
up.
a fairy tale.
The
But
female with the most game.
if we talking about, I can give you some insight. Like if we talking about outside, the biggest licks in the game have been hit by black women. If we're talking about outside,
Yeah,
and
different
that's
type of hustle, yo.
fact.
Wait, the
Yeah,
biggest
different type of
hits?
hustler.
Licks.
Licks.
Yes. Shout out to
I feel
Divine
like-
Brown. Shout out to Divine Brown. Hit $1 million lick off the blade though. You know what I'm saying? Off the blade. This shit's documented. She got this trick.
Yeah,
What's his
yeah,
name?
yeah, yeah.
From Britain, Hugh Grant. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
same nigga that
Yeah.
that white boy that played and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, she broke him for $1 million, and she was a streetwalker. This was
That's-
in the
that's- that's only
90s. Do
stories
you know
that
what $1
needs-
million
that's only
translates
stories
to in the 90s now?
Yeah.
Nigga, that's like $7 million, $8 million.
You know how much game?
She
how
broke
much,
him
you know
for
how much
every
game-
cent.
How much? How?
And the only reason they
she
got
had to be
caught-
hard to do that.
She quit.
No, she did not quit.
No. She just no.
Shout out
she,
to
no, she
GB.
just kept- she
GB
kept
was
moving.
still
She kept-
pimping on
she
the
kept-
bitch. He
she
was
kept-
still
she kept-
sending the
hey,
bitch on
she
top of
broke-
the
hey,
morning.
She broke,
Hey,
she
now.
broke on him for $1 million, and guess what? She went home, and then guess what? She decided to go back out and you know what I mean, and try to see if she can break for $1.1 million. You know what I mean? That's what it's about, yo. At the end of the day, man, there's always some more of it, right? There's always some more of it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's always some more of it, bro.
Bitch, yeah, she really did some high class hoeing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her.
So it's not who does it better, it's who can work hardest. And you're saying that it's the black girls that work harder.
I'm just saying,
In your
once again,
opinion,
I'm not gonna
fact?
put an ethnicity on it,
No ethnicity
but I
on it,
will
man.
just say,
The girl with the most game, yo. The girl with the most game, man.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, straight
From
up.
experience, like if we're talking about outside, now if we were talking about strip clubs or OnlyFans or other avenues, then yeah, it could be different. But as far as outside, because they like to downplay streetwalkers or girls that work outside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That work on the blade.
Yeah, on the
I
blade.
lo-
The blade. Yeah.
Yo,
We
shout
love the
out to-
blade.
Yeah,
Shout
yeah.
out
The
to
blade
what
is
it?
where
Hey, shout out
stars
to
are
the blade.
born.
Shout out to the blade, bro.
Soft white underbelly.
The blade
Well, she said,
is
hey, she
where
brought up Mark.
stars
Hey,
are
she brought
born,
up Mark.
nigga.
She brought up Mark. She said soft white underbelly.
That's how I found out
Yeah.
about the blade.
Anywhere I make it, any street I set up shop on.
Sherborne.
You heard?
California.
Have y'all been to Alberta?
Well, you say you've been on the
Yeah,
blade in
I used to
Edmonton?
live in Calgary.
You s-
I'm cross country yimping.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, I did set up in every province.
it
You know
here,
what I'm
yo.
saying?
Yeah, I like it
man.
here. I like it here.
You're always
Yeah,
welcome to
yeah,
come back.
you dig?
Wait,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
my sister is about to just ask about Figueroa. And I
Figueroa?
feel like
California.
They
I
used
feel like
to.
Figueroa
Where
is
is
just
the
like a whole
blade
fucking
here
homeless
that would be
section.
considered?
So there used to be
I was gonna
multiple
say,
blades
Canada's
here.
not really.
We used to have a high track and a low
Young
track.
Street. My grandmother's always talking about a coconut
No,
brazier
but
on Young
just
Street.
has everything. Everything is on Young Street. Young Street is not known
Yeah,
for the whores.
so
We
now,
don't really
so-
have blades anymore in Canada. That's the thing.
Not to
Because
say we
it's now
can't.
considered legal or decriminalized.
Vancouver?
Because them bitches is hiding inside.
No, it's not the same. Like up here, it's not the same. Like where you're gonna
Vancouver,
see them
they used
outside
to
with it, like,
have-
you know what I'm saying, like that.
Vancouver's like the last place to kind of have blades.
Where would the blade be in Vancouver? Because I've been to Vancouver twice, and I didn't see any blades.
So there's a street right on.
The way she asked
I
me,
know,
I
I
love it, I love
see?
it.
That's like
I
the
think
little
it's
main
this is
drag.
dope.
Square
This is
bitch.
dope.
The little
This
downtown
is
main.
dope.
It's called
Where can I
Granville. Have you
find
been
the
Granville?
blade?
This is dope. Honestly, cheers to you, yo.
Yeah,
Cheers.
I've
Hey.
been downtown Vancouver.
Granville. Okay, so the.
Because it's very
You got a
high
drink, though,
end,
yeah.
certain places, restaurants, and certain things down there. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So the street right off Granville used to be the blade. That
Yeah.
whole street.
Which is called what?
I think it's called. I'm not from Vancouver.
I don't know the street.
I think it starts with an R. I could look it up right now.
But it's just,
Nah,
it's
because
just
we
actually
are
used to
nah,
be
back
wide
in the day
open.
shit, you know what I'm
Who
saying?
gives a
Like,
shit about Vancouver?
yeah.
We're not in
I
Vancouver.
think it's like
I wanna know
Robert
about
Show.
even
Toronto.
nowadays,
Robert
though,
Show or
if
some
you
shit
really
like
got the
that.
game and
I
stuff
wanna
like
know
that,
about
the blade is
Toronto.
wherever the fuck you're at. You know what I'm saying? Wherever the fuck you should decide you're gonna set up shop at and shit like that. You know
really
what I'm
start a
saying?
blade anyway.
Yeah, straight
What about
up, yo, straight up. Yeah,
Sherborne?
hey,
In
hey,
Yorkville.
Hmm?
Is there a blade in Yorkville?
I don't
There
believe
could
there's
be.
any blades
There
in
could be.
Toronto right now.
there could be. You know what I'm saying?
Allegedly.
Because
Right?
I feel like
There's not
they're
one at the
more
moment,
in the-
but there
in
could
the
be, you know what I mean?
inside, like D-bar,
Right?
like they're actually sitting
You know
in
what I'm
bars
saying?
and
If
stuff.
people
Like
really
trick hunting?
really push it and stuff
Yeah.
like that, you know what I'm
Like
saying?
trick
Same way.
hunting.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Hey.
Why they call chicks and not Johns out here?
Why they call tricks not John? They're both.
Is there a difference?
Hey, there's another word they use up here that I don't like a lot. I'm gonna call it out right now. Every time I hear the word telly ting, I get cringed up. I'm like, I hate hearing that word, yo.
Yeah.
Stop disrespecting these girls, man. Calling them a telly ting, like, yeah, like they ain't nothing and stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't never
Yeah.
had one, so I
Right?
can't.
Yeah, I
even,
never had a
You've never
telly
had a
ting and stuff
telly
like that,
ting?
man. But shout out to the girls that run the lines and stuff like that, man. Trying to
I
make
don't
their
even know
money,
what that
yo.
is.
Straight
A
up.
telly thing?
I don't even know what that is.
Telly?
Yeah, some Toronto shit, bro.
No, I'm
Toronto
saying
should have
I
telly
don't know
ting,
what
yo,
that
like
is.
crazy.
He's like, I work at
I know
Chipotle.
what that is, but I don't know what the fuck that is.
Crazy.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
I just can't
Can I get
can't
a
get with that, yo.
taco?
You'll
We can talk
respect
about it
female
off-
caller,
off
telly ting
air.
and shit like that, but yo,
can
respect
talk
the
about it
female
off
that's trying to
air,
be a
you
man
know
like
what
you,
I'm
yo.
saying?
Crazy, man.
I
Crazy. I don't know if y'all can hear me on the mic,
appreciate
but
you
it's
guys.
crazy.
No, yeah, I
Shout out to the
appreciate you
ism.
guys
Yeah.
for like being gentlemen. Like you guys are allegedly
dig.
very
Gentleman Elysian.
gentleman Elysian. What was it you said it was?
Gentleman
That
of
was
Le-
it,
yeah,
gentleman
gentleman
of
of
Elysian.
Elysian.
Yeah, yeah.
We lead with, you know what I'm saying? We lead with kindness and everything.
What do you
know
think
what I
will
mean?
make a
Truth.
woman trust a nigga enough to go out and do something like that every night, give over all of her money, and consistently do something like that if there wasn't some type of genuine connection and there's no force involved?
Stupidity, love.
And it's definitely
Let's talk about it.
And it's definitely not gonna be
Let's talk
for
about it.
a non-thinker and shit
Let's
like that.
talk
We can
about
unpack
it.
that one too, you dig?
Let's
You
unpack
unpack
it.
that one, 'cause
Because it's
Stupidity.
every cent
Yeah,
ENT.
you know what I'm saying? Every
You know what I'm
cent
saying?
ENT.
For the fee.
Straight up, man.
Every cent.
Every cent ENT, man. Shout out to the
the
record label,
label.
Every Cent ENT. That's our label, yeah.
baby.
That's the label.
Every
Every Cent
single
ENT.
cent.
Yes, we have a bunch of artists coming on. I'm talking about real money, yo.
Okay, we finna come back in. How you feeling, man? Shit.
Always some more, man.
Some more of it, Pink.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to the
Gee.
Shout out to the ism. This is fun.
Yeah. And then watch, she gonna be saying that all on her thing now all the time. She's gonna be like, shout out to the ism.
Yo,
She gonna be like, I never paid one, but shout out to the ism. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I never had one, but shout out to the ism.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Shout out to the gang, man. Shout out to this uncommon information that y'all getting. You dig what I'm saying, man?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah, ask
To-
that question.
To what's going? How many of the ladies in the room have thought about doing sex work before?
I have. Technically, I am a sex worker
Okay.
as a dominatrix.
There's three
Y'all
other
ain't
ladies in the room
Y'all
off
ain't
camera.
Y'all can say whatever.
Thought about it or did it?
I thought about it or did it. Boom, boom.
Oh, so yes. So yeah, okay, so yeah. Shout out to you. Shout out to you.
I did that shit
And
to
you.
make sure my
Yeah. Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Yeah.
All that little
Cut it
innocent
off.
shit over there.
I already know about sis. I already know sis was saying. I already know sis answer.
That's right.
But then also, I did it on my
I was just about to say that was my second question. I was gonna say, how many of the young ladies in the room have ever thought about or questioned, like, you know what I'm saying, the concept of being with some pimping?
I have.
We're allowed to talk to females out here. Don't
I had a
get
breast
mad.
reduction.
You got
so
the
they better
tatas
be.
right?
alright.
Oh, you was thugging. You had the. Oh, okay. You got it reduced.
I got them reduced at 19.
Damn.
Oh, you had the
back
big,
problems,
the big one.
No, I was tired of pimps coming up to me with my voice and my titties and being like, "You want to be an escort? Want to get on a pole?" I was like, "Nigga, I just got out of high school. I don't even know how to put a tampon in properly.
Wait, that was your.
And you want me to do all that bullshit?" Yeah.
See, they could have
Yes.
taught you
They
about
did.
all that. You know what I'm saying? And everything.
Now
they
in
coulda taught
hindsight,
you
I've been
about
like,
that.
"Do you know how much money I could have been making? If the right nigga came to me,
Baby, you can always make some more of it. You know what I'm
Like,
saying? You can
come
always make
on.
some more of it and everything that, right? You know what I'm
L7
saying?
lifestyle now.
Yeah. Hey, you could always make some more of it. However much you think you
I'm too
made and
old to be
everything
a-
that, yo,
a hoe.
I'm sorry, but like you would like run into an individual like me, you'd be like, oh
That's
yeah,
why I got
daddy, I
into
made this much and shit like that. And like me just being an asshole and shit, I'd be like, that's not enough. That's not enough.
I ain't gonna
you know
lie,
what I'm
there's an
saying?
age.
Yeah,
There's an
yeah,
age
yeah.
bracket.
There's an age
You gotta
bracket.
get in. You gotta get in there early.
'Cause you need
gotta
motivation,
get to work
right?
early.
That's what I'm saying.
You understand me? You want to set it up for later, so you already, you know,
No,
what I'm saying? Get
but
that
like, at the
shit
same
on.
time, it's like it's motivation, right? Because like
We talk
at
about
the end
that
of the day,
later.
the worst thing for you to do is get comfortable. You know what
We
I'm
talk
saying?
about that
when you
later.
when you stop trying, you be dying and shit like that. You don't want to stop, yo. You don't want to get comfortable. But if someone gives you,
That's the
gives you
spirit
too
of
much praise,
desperation, though.
if
You
someone gives
don't.
you too much praise.
You
want
want to retire gracefully. You know what I'm saying? Or transition. You
But if
want to
someone gives you too
transition
much
gracefully.
praise, right? You might get too comfortable. Like me, I do
Yeah,
music and stuff,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Imagine everybody's like, yeah, you the top dog, da 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 da, and everything like that. Am I gonna get too comfortable? It's like, no, man, challenge me. Let me know, man. That ain't enough, yo. I gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying?
What is too old to be a hoe? Because I just said that. I'm like, yo, if I had known, I would have been working. And I would have been making my money as a 304 at that young age. But now I'm too old.
Hey, okay, so
Answer her.
well, you got something you want to say?
Yeah.
Say it.
As long
Go ahead,
as she's
Pete.
looking nice and make it work. Because right now, what's her name? I wouldn't talk actor-wise. Someone that's old.
There's always some more game
What's
that
her
you can
name?
sell.
Taraji P. Henson. She can run the blade right now.
Taraji, eh? Cookie Lion.
Cookie could really run that, yo.
Cookie, hey, Pete,
No,
don't
I'm
do
saying-
it.
You wouldn't buy? You wouldn't buy from Cookie?
Cookie. Hey, check it out. Check it out, man.
Wait.
So check it out. So
Hold on.
So females, so females, women are beautiful. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, women are always gonna be able to get money out of a man, even when they're older and everything. They're always gonna be able to get money out of a man. You know what I'm saying? As far as your hoeing goes, you know what I'm saying? You could do whatever you're doing, but the ism is not taking like a old or older women and stuff like that.
So what's the oldest?
Because you gotta think about how the pursuit of like us building something like that, how's that gonna go and shit like that, right? Especially when you're older and everything, you're setting your ways and stuff like that. You good. Go
That
do what
hoe
you
would
gotta
have
do
to
and
be
shit like that.
get
You know what I
old
mean?
with me.
You have to get, straight up.
She'd have to get old with me?
You would have to just be with me the whole time.
Because
Because the pimping ain't just gonna leave you high and dry and be like, oh, bitch, you turned 30, bitch. Bye. Nah, the pimping ain't.
And she's already, you talking about she's already
No,
with, and she's
30's
already
not
with you
old.
and, and then you
Hell
guys get
no,
old
but I'm
together
just
and shit
saying.
like that. That happens.
That's what I'm saying.
That happens.
But I'm not finna be. I'm not finna be
Had
campaigning.
toes for 20 plus years, man. Like it happens, bro.
But I'm saying it. No. But I'm saying it.
You can
Hold
say it,
on.
man. We said bitch. Yeah, we said
No,
bitch is okay.
I'm
But we're
saying
talking
it.
about females. Like we're talking about queens and everything like that. So yeah.
No, but I'm talking about an old.
You talking about like she's been there for
ages.
and she so
That's different.
so that's what you talk about. That's what you talk about.
I'm talking about. I'm 39 right now.
You talking about starting the hoe, starting the
Yeah.
hoe.
If I decided I wanted to hoe today, I want
Starting
to
the
be
hoe
a
at
hoe.
39.
I want to be a
I wouldn't
304.
suggest it.
You could be a square prostitute. You
but
couldn't
say
be a
you-
hoe.
Yeah, you can't be a hoe. You can't be a hoe.
Why?
Yeah, square prostitute is not a hoe. It's not a 304. You know what I'm saying? You're not sending everything.
That's
that
what you were endeavoring to do. You was
Like-
endeavoring to do square prostitution.
Nobody even know that.
You never had no folks.
I
You
like
never
your
had no
knowledge, yeah.
instruction or direction.
I like
So
your
you
knowledge.
was a
Yeah, that's
square
true.
prostitute. You feel me?
You knew she's 48?
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
You knew she's 48 unless she told you?
Yeah, it's true.
I was a rocket
Yeah,
scientist.
it's true.
I was a rocket scientist.
I was a rocket scientist.
And then
Since we just talking about the other lives since we talking about the other lives we live, baby, I was a rocket scientist.
A chair
you
is
dig?
still a chair, even when no one's sitting there. You know what I'm saying? But like at the end of the day,
Yes, Luther. Yes.
Even when there's no one
Yes.
sitting there.
lighten up, my nigga.
Yes, Luther. Yes, Luther.
You dig? You like that one, eh?
What if I was my own pimp? The fuck? No, what
You
if
can't
I
be your own pimp.
Okay, can I
What
ask
if you
y'all a
did?
question? Like a real question and everything
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
right?
hold on, guys.
What is the issue and everything that, right? With because I just want to let you know something. Like a female that gets game from a man or gets knowledge from a man, it doesn't take away none of your power. You know that, right? It actually increases it. Like a lot of females have a problem with, oh, if this guy tells me something or puts me on or something, everything like that, it's like, oh, he's gonna have, no, they don't have no, like, yo, you don't lose none of your
Hold
power,
on.
yo.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
no.
People got people got game to give and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you really want. People got game to give, and there's still genuine people out there. Shout out to everybody in the chat that's looking for a genuine motherfucker. They're out there. Yeah. You might not be able to afford it right now,
that's
baby.
That's a scarcity mentality, though. That's a scarcity mentality.
Hold on, no. But not even just that. I'm going to also play the female side of that. It's like, yo, why is it that women want to do this? Because women have followed ain't shit, useless niggas to hell, past hell, and back.
They go the hardest for the useless niggas.
So
they go the hardest.
When they get the real niggas,
so discernment. So then it goes through discernment.
Yeah, I'm already
That's all it
broken.
is.
I'm already
Yeah.
da.
I didn't start working until it wasn't because I got my heart broken. I started working because I chose to work. Nobody told me to do it. I did it because I
You trying to make some ciabatta, some chili. Yeah.
Right? It's either work 3 fucking jobs, minimum wage, or sell pussy.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking sell
Hey.
pussy.
And with
and still get home
the
in time
cost
for
of
your
living and
fucking
everything
kids,
like that,
right?
you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta diversify your assets.
But you know what? It's either I'm over here fucking these lame ass niggas for the free. They
Or
don't
I
pay
get
my
paid for
Uber,
it. Yeah.
They don't pay my dinner. They don't pay my bills.
Talk about it.
But I'm gonna be over here selling pussy because I fucking want to.
Yeah.
I love to have sex. I
Yeah.
love to fuck.
Ain't nothing better than some
So I got
happy
another
hoeing.
question for you. Cause
That happy hoeing.
you weren't here for
Happy
the earlier edition of that part and everything like that, right? When they were saying it, so like we just made sure that we let everybody know and stuff like that. Like some hoeing and everything like that doesn't necessarily mean that you're literally happy hoeing and everything like that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to sell your pussy or have sex just because the money's on the table and shit like that, right?
Let me
Why? Because there's always some more of it. You're trying to get the most for the least and shit like that.
Let
you
me
know what I'm
clarify something too.
So
to be a 304, you need a pimp.
yeah,
we're gonna
big
let
part.
me clear
That's a
this
big
up
part. That's a big
right
part.
now.
Yes, you do. Or else you're not a 304.
You are not a hoe
Yeah,
without
you're
a pimp. And
Yeah.
hold on. In order to get your HOE, you need a PIMP.
did.
That is the prerequisite. You cannot be a hoe.
With a
you
PhD,
are a
a pimping and hoe degree.
You
dig what
are
I'm
a
saying?
square
Yeah.
sex worker.
That way.
You are a square sex
You need
worker.
an individual with a pimp and
Let's
hoe
sue
degree. You know what I mean?
With your square ass.
Yeah, you like that one, right?
Yeah, it's
You can clip
bad.
that. You can clip that.
I'm going to.
Gotta throw the Renegade word in there too.
Square
or the Renegade.
don't want to actually work or don't want
Lazy. Yeah, they lazy. Bitch is lazy.
because everybody else does it and they think it's gonna be easy. It's not gonna have any hardships and they just get easy money.
So then,
And then they do it and they go online. It's like, oh my god, I can't believe these
Yeah.
women do this to themselves.
yeah.
It's
So
like, you did it. You just turned 18 and you decided,
Bless
I'm
you.
gonna sell myself because I don't have any hardship and I'm just doing it because everybody else is doing it. I think it's cool and I think it's easy money. Meanwhile, it's not.
But my thing is,
so many ways.
okay, hold on.
So with the laziness and everything, that's why that's why a lot of girls
Yes, you
in
did.
the game and everything like that.
And how you
they'll-
started
they'll-
was
they'll-
how you
they'll
finished,
turn
baby.
themselves away from like a P or something like that.
You like that one. How you
that's
started
why-
was how you finished, baby. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah.
You want to know? I used to work construction.
Construction.
I was a scaffolder.
Oh shit.
Fort
I'm done
McMurray.
with you two.
Like,
Look back at her.
because we really went deep down and you looked down at her like, what?
You used to work construction?
Yeah, I used to work construction.
Yeah, I can believe that shit. I believe that shit.
I definitely want to get
Yeah,
back to something
yeah.
though,
My bad.
because you brought up Renegades, and aren't Renegades bitches without pimps?
Yes. Bitches that are against the ism, and everything like that.
So what's
Okay,
the difference?
hold on,
So
hold
these
on,
girls,
hold on.
these girls that are against getting
Hold
knowledge and
on,
everything.
hold
like, yo,
on,
you know what I
hold
mean?
on.
And against
Hold
direction.
No, one
I got
is-
something to say. Hold
Hold
on.
on.
Because she asked a question. She asked a question where, or not even asked a question, kind of made a statement where she's like, some girls are lazy and everything. That's why they get in the game, right? So when we speak about renegades, to me, renegades are girls that are lazy because to them it's let me go to the club, let me get a couple drinks, let me sell what I gotta sell so that I can pay my rent and everything like that. But the idea of getting with a pimp is it lets them know
It's
like, yo,
below
there's
that.
gonna be instructions now. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna need to be consistent and everything. That someone's gonna keep you on a schedule and like hold you accountable for shit. A lot of females don't want that and stuff like that. So they're like, yo, I ain't, but but guess at the same time it's like, yo, that means you have to actually invest in that relationship and everything that or trying to be a better version of yourself. People are lazy. So they're like, yo, as long as I get by for today or this month, I'm good. When it comes to, yo, you have to do this and that and that. And then when you comes to like, yo, yeah, you want that Mercedes-Benz, girl, we're going to get that Mercedes-Benz in 6 months. Now the pressure's on. Now it's like, oh, I want to be lazy. I want to drink. No, I want that Mercedes-Benz. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's go do that. in like 30, 90 days. You know, how long, Pete? 90? Yeah.
I just want to speak on
90?
something before we move on. As far as the
90?
Renegades go,
It can happen in 30 days. It's happened in 30 days.
It depends on the bitch.
But realistically, like, yeah, man.
With a female.
Couple months, man. You know what I'm saying? Couple months.
One.
Couple months.
Yeah, pour it in.
a Renegade
Hey,
is
hey, rule number 1, don't buy it once if you can't buy it twice, man. So like, yeah.
Hey man, a renegade is a
couple months.
spirit, very much. So just because a young lady in the lifestyle doesn't have a P, that doesn't make her automatically
Would it
a
be a reprobate
renegade.
spirit, or you feel like, or
Renegade.
no, you think
A renegade,
you think would it
hold
be a
on.
reprobate spirit, or
So a
would it-
renegade is a spirit.
Right. I feel like a renegade and a succubus is the same person.
No. A renegade.
Hold on, guys. One at a
Yeah.
time.
So
Renegade. You gonna tell you. Let him land.
so
I know it's not the same.
Yeah.
Talk about it. Talk about the
He gonna
Renegade
let him
versus
land,
the
man.
square. Hold on, guys. Let him.
so like I said, it's a spirit. So let's say there could be a young lady in the lifestyle,
Yeah.
and she could want a pimp.
Right.
But she's not finna just choose any pimp. She wants to choose somebody who's official, like a referee with a whistle. So she's going to sit up there and, take her time. But she still wants a pimp. I would not consider her a renegade. She's actively trying to find pimping. She's just not going to give her money and time to anybody.
Yeah.
Where a renegade, that spirit is more or less like, I don't care if I find the perfect pimp.
Yeah.
I'm not giving him shit.
I'm against that.
Fuck,
nigga.
I don't need a pimp.
She just
Gang, gang,
against
gang,
it.
gang, gang.
No, I think you're.
No. What we're talking about right now, we're talking about the difference between a renegade. We're talking about a renegade. We're talking about just what a renegade is.
Yeah, we were talking about what a renegade
What a renegade
is.
is, just against a renegade is against the game, like
Compared
against the
to,
pimping
like-
and everything that, you know what I'm saying?
I
They're in the
swear.
game, they're trying to play the game, but they're against the game, which is weird. You know what I mean?
Because
But
once
yeah.
again, it's a spirit. If you was
How
in the
you scuba
game
diving
while
and
you
trying
was
to steer the
dabbling
water?
and doing what you were doing, indulging in square prostitution, if you were adamant, even if I met a pimp and he was like,
Yeah, because what? Listen, all my
I love that square prostitution.
Yeah. But
Renegade
you know,
spirit.
But hey, you wanna know what's crazy about that? You wanna know what's crazy about that?
That's
I always
that's
say, yo,
that spirit, boy.
Why would you call yourself a scuba diver, but you're scared of water? You know what I mean? Don't make no sense, yo. Don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. In order to hit your goals as a scuba diver, you have to
Yes, you
submerge
can.
yourself in water.
Still be scared of something, but still do.
Hold on.
Yes, you
In
can,
order
but
to
you're
be a
never
scuba
gonna
diver, You have to
flourish.
submerge yourself in water. So if you're against,
okay, wait,
if you're
the
against
young
swimming,
lady just said
if you're
you can
against
still
swimming,
do.
If you're against swimming, then you're not. You know what I'm saying?
I never did it, and I never called myself anything. I did it because I had to do it. Right? I'm over here doing what I had to do so that my kids could live the life that I never lived.
So question. Do you think that having a man in your corner when it comes to, especially when we talk about the game and everything like that, right? Someone who's knowledgeable, someone who's reputable, you know what I'm saying, actually doing the thing. But do you think that would take from you, or that would add to what you're trying to do?
If I could find somebody who could give me, and that's what we're
Oh,
talking
baby,
about
they
right
out there, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the ism, man. Every cent, you know what I mean? They out there, man.
If
They out
but
there.
again,
They out
now
there.
I'm in the mindset where it's like, yo, if we're not building, if we're not evolving, I have kids.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not doing this shit for free.
yeah, I
I'm
can
doing
dig
this
it.
shit for fun,
Mhm.
right?
It's not for play.
It's not.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's like, yo, you want to take what you're gonna take, cool. But I'm gonna take what I'm gonna take as well.
I
Are
can
we
dig
still
it.
considering that a square prostitution, or are we considering that a
I'll-
renegade?
no,
Yes.
Hey, if you want to get broke on by the ism and everything like that, you know what I'm saying? And when I say broke on, it ain't gonna make you broke, it's just gonna elevate you, and
Yeah,
you know what I'm
like
saying?
you
Take you
get
to new
into the
levels and
thing.
shit like that. Yo, like
I'm breaking on shit, boy.
What,
Breaking on that.
hey,
You need to
Van-
come through the
Vampiro,
door
what'd
with
you
the
say?
initiation.
A square to me is someone who does not know the hardships of someone who's a sex worker or any kind of hardship.
A square is someone who's stuck in a
Just
box.
because that's how you
Stuck
feel,
in a
baby,
box.
doesn't mean that's what's real.
Isn't
Knowledgeable.
sure they know about the hardships of, like, for example, poverty or like what a lot of people go through. For example, being a sex worker to survive or like doing what you gotta do.
But you know what? I do agree that
Yeah.
it is a lazy way of fucking going about it.
But look, that's a square in the square world.
So
I
you
agree
can't
with
say
you.
so you
I
can't say
definitely
lazy because
agree.
like
You have to understand in
depends
our
on the program-
lifestyle,
depends on the
anybody
program and
who's not
everything
in
you're
the
trying to do and
lifestyle
shit
is
like
square.
that, right? It's a knowledge. It's a knowledge. You have to have a sense of mind and everything that to understand how to traverse these levels, right? That's why you need a.
Lost in the sauce.
That's why you need a. Hey,
'Cause they ain't have no direction.
Can you finish my sentence? That's why you need a what?
Pimp.
Because if you ain't got no
You dig what I'm saying?
instruction, you
Shout out
headed
to
for
the ism, you know what I mean?
self-destruction.
Yeah, because the meticulousness that and the prerequisites that a pimp has to follow and everything, that will lead you in the right direction, yo.
She eventually
Straight
just
up,
proved
yeah.
your point.
Yeah.
On
telling
why
you,
it
man.
is that you would need a pimp.
That's the reason why you need one, because like you know what I'm saying? Because he'll stay on top of all that shit, right?
The museum of game.
What does the isms think about,
Being a parent.
being a parent and wanting to be in the game?
Because that's what I wanted to get to.
Being a parent comes first at the end of the day.
Can you unpack that a little bit more?
Yeah,
Like, are you
yeah,
saying
I
like as far as the
A
ism being a
304,
parent, or
both.
dealing with
Or
a
the
female
girl
that
being
a young lady that has kids?
Both.
Yeah,
So
that's
if a
another
young
question.
lady
Yeah.
that has kids want to approach, the ism and be like, yo, I need help and I'm willing. Like, how does that outlook look like? You know what I'm saying? Are you
Plural
accepting
kids,
that?
plural.
Yeah, plural. Let's do 3 kids.
Okay, 3 kids. It's crazy. 3 kids. Okay. Okay. So at the end of the day, being a parent, I'm gonna give my opinion. P, you give your one, right? So being a parent does come first and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I look at it like, yo, same as I can't say just certain ethnicity is gonna make more money, because I look at it like the individual. If you're willing and ready to receive this game and like actually take the directions and everything like that, yo, you can make your kids eat and you and I can also eat. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. But you're gonna have to be willing to do that, and you're gonna have to probably work. And guess what? You're gonna have to work 3 times as hard because you got 3 kids. You know what I'm saying? There's girls out here without no kids and shit like that. They have the open schedule so that they can actually pursue what they're trying to do for this money. You got 3 kids, so you gotta be on top of doing what you gotta do for the kids, make your money and everything like that, and do what you gotta do with me and shit like that. You know what I mean? And like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a cheap motherfucker, yo. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah. Right, so that's real spill and everything.
So you will
I'm not a
take
cheap
on that
motherfucker, but
304 that has kids.
I'm not a cheap motherfucker. So if I know you have 3 kids and you're really trying to fuck with me, I'm going to push you to do the most and do like get the most and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But you have to that has to be on you. Are you willing to try and get the most, or are you just trying to?
I know what I'm doing to help you. So how are you helping me?
By
A lot of
finding
people,
new tricks,
go
girl,
broke
by
for the
giving
kids.
you
You
the
trying to get rich for your kids?
mentalities.
That's how I'm trying to help
I'm
you.
asking questions. Like,
Yeah.
And that was my answer. A lot of people go broke for the kids. Are you trying to be rich for your kids?
Yeah, exactly.
I never asked that. I never asked that. I said a lot of people go broke for their kids, right?
So
Are you willing to get rich for your kids? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, yeah.
And everything like that. So like, it's like if I can put you in the right direction and shit like that for you to do these things for your kids, you know what I'm saying? Like they say, you can lead somebody to water, but you can't make them drink and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like But if I teach you to really fish and everything like that, like you're gonna always be able to eat for your kids.
Exactly.
But you should at the end of the day, you shouldn't be looking at it like, oh, because I have kids and everything like that, I can't make enough money to pay this nigga. That means you don't believe in your hoe, and that means that you don't believe that you can make a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? And maybe I wouldn't want to be with you if you don't believe you can make a lot of money, because I see you making a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to the chat. I'm just saying it, but like, yeah, I see you making a lot of money. So you should be able to handle me and handle the kids. Go ahead, Pete.
I love it.
You got it, Peasy. Go ahead. Yeah. Can I get a 2 on that? Yeah.
I like to be number 1 in a hoe's life.
Mm-hmm.
If you a good mother, it's impossible for me to be number 1, because if you're a good mother, your child is going to be number one. Or your children's going to be number 1. That's not to say that I wouldn't take on a 304 that has a child.
He had to
No,
emphasize that.
we're keeping it real, right?
Child.
This is a safe place.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's
it's a
this
safe
is what
place.
he's saying what he said, right?
Yeah.
He said what he said.
That has,
A child.
that has one. That has
After
one.
one,
That's
it's
what he
too.
said, yeah.
After one, it's too much.
And like, yeah, like, blessings to all the moms. It's definitely not easy, I would imagine, to be a mom and things like that. But I just know my program, like, it requires a lot. And I've been spoiled for a long time being number 1. So for me, like I said, if you're a good mom, I'm not going to be number 1.
That's
feel me?
yeah. I see.
That makes sense? That makes sense? Like, I can't be number 1. Hold on. But if you do have 1 kid, and if you are hoeing your ass off, and if I really, like, fuck with you, then I guess, like, Pimp could play number 2. But then if you got 3 kids, I'm number 4. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to be number 4. Hell no.
You know what the truth is? All my baby, I was their first baby mom. They don't got no kids after me. 1 and done. My oldest is 17. My youngest is 10.
How old are you?
That nigga blew that nigga brain. Blew that nigga mind.
Blew my mind.
She started fucking early.
I know who the fuck I'm that bitch.
She was
Okay. I'll put it to you
fucking
one better.
early.
I'll put it to you one better. For me personally and stuff like that, right? I have a son and an adopted son. So for me personally, if you got 3 kids, guess what? You got to deal with me and my 2 kids too and shit like that. So you got a whole bunch of shit home that you got to have to do in order to run up a bag, yo. You got to
you're
do
really
run up a
gonna
bag
make her
for your
mommy
3
too, and you
my
bring up
adopted and my son and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Is what I'm asking. That was the question, right?
Yeah, that was a good question.
Over here telling me what I'm supposed to do.
Okay, yeah, you asked, what am I doing? You said, what am I doing for you, right? And everything. Okay, so that's so I'm saying.
The knowledge can only do so much.
If
It's
I was,
crazy.
so if I was,
I'm already some pussy for you. What else I gotta do for you?
So-
What you gonna do for me?
So if I was a
You
pimp,
gotta have the
right?
spirit of submission.
If I was a
You gotta-
pimp and everything that, right? You know what I'm
Cooperative.
saying? Allegedly and everything that, right? If I was a pimp, I wouldn't take you coming at me that handsomely and everything. I would rather you ask me in a polite manner and shit, right? But that's just that. But on another part, but on the other part, if I was a pimp, what I like the things that I would do for you and shit like that, right? Like I said,
Not with that
it's just
attitude.
really about
Respectfully.
results.
Be quiet.
It's not about me
Respectfully.
trying to look cool or you trying to look cool around each other and everything.
Like
That,
I said, the
right? It's
pimp
not
is
about
bougie these days.
having a sexual tension and breaking that sexual tension. It's about results. What can we get done together? What can we actually get done together? You know what I'm saying? If you have something that you're trying to push and everything to the full potential and shit like that, a lot of motherfuckers will talk to you about. We'll talk to you about
He
shit, but they
did
can't.
answer your question.
I
You're
answer
not
your question. I'm just
listening.
trying to be vague because I'm not trying to get in on camera. And at the end of the day, this shit does cost. You know what I'm saying? I can show you better than I can tell you, but this shit does cost. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
And
he
shit
did.
like that,
He
right?
told
But
you
like,
he
it's
could elevate
really
you
about
and get you what you
it's
need.
about like that uncommon information. You know what I'm saying? That knowledge that not everybody's gonna hit you with and shit like that. And it's not just words, it's action.
Like I told you, man, hoes endeavor to
It's
break
actions,
on tricks
consistency count.
and get money from tricks. Tricks are men. So it would make
I
sense
like
for you to
spoiling
be
who's
getting
ever around
information
me.
from
So
a
like,
man.
let's make the money together. Like, and we can spoil each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. You water me, I water you, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But you have to have the spirit of you're ready to hand it over and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? If you're stingy, like I can't hand it over and everything. Okay, go
Hell
do your
nah.
fucking thing. Why? Because somebody else will. Somebody else will do
She said
it. Somebody else will do it.
Very vague. You like traveling?
Hell no.
Of course.
I need it all. You need to prove yourself. The pimping is
But
the
yo,
prize.
I don't even want someone who's gonna talk like that.
We need to rein back. This is all about pimpery.
The pimping is the prize.
Pimping is the main point.
Yeah. So I don't. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You dig?
Let's
I like the way she said that. Yeah. Shout out to Miss Nickey. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's all about the
Shout out to
pimpery, okay?
Shout out to Miss Nickey June. You
So-
dig what I'm saying? Yeah.
And listen, this
It ain't
is
even
this
June,
is
it's
it,
January.
Yeah. Hey, this is it. This is a safe place for everybody, and I love that everybody is feeling safe. But we do have to rein it back because we do only have a certain amount of time,
That's all right. Yeah.
right?
You know.
Yes, this is the boss coming out of me.
Yeah. You
This
got
is
it.
the
You
pimp
got it.
coming
You got
out
to
of
do
me.
your thing.
All right,
Do your thing.
hollers, clock it,
Do your
holla.
thing. Yeah. I just heard her say something about.
clockwork.
I just heard her say something about she took her man to Thailand, and I'm like, you could never say you took me anywhere. I took you all over the world and stuff like that. We can talk like that,
But that's
or we
the
can
type
talk
of
like, you
niggas
know what I'm
that-
saying,
that's
like
the
we
type
went
of nigga
somewhere.
that we need, and I
Right? Yeah.
feel
Straight
like
up. Yeah.
they don't talk about pimps
You didn't
like
take
that.
me to Thailand.
That's the
You didn't
problem,
take me.
though.
You
Hold on.
hey, you
That's
accompanied me.
the problem,
You
though,
accompanied
is
me
that they don't
to
talk about
Thailand.
pimps that way. They don't see the pimps as gentlemen. So automatically, that's the mentality you're gonna get. Is I took him there because I
Yeah.
make the money.
So
Mimi.
So no, but that's I'm like why can't it be like we went? You know what I'm saying? So like these little things. So
I'll tell you where he took me.
You will
but
not be
these
telling
little
us
things
that
like
on
when you
this
even when you
episode,
say
so.
like you took them and stuff like that, right? It's like genuinely doing for somebody. Okay, I'll put it to you this way. When I do for my child, right? I don't say, yo, I did this and that. Like, it's just something that happens. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because
you
it's
just did
genuine.
it.
It's like, that's going to happen regardless. It's not for show. It's not for nobody to know. You dig what I'm saying? So it's same as, like, if you really fuck with somebody like that. And this is, I guess, we can even call it outside the game. If someone really fucks with you and shit like that, it's not going to be that they're writing down a list. It's going to be like, yo, I did this, that, and the other thing and everything. I'm not even going to mention it. But the
It
only
is
thing,
what it
your
is.
only goal is to see that person at the top.
Yeah.
You're not trying to talk about what you did for them to get them to the top. You just want to see them at the top. Because you genuinely feel like that nigga, when he wins and shit like that, you're winning.
To be honest,
what I'm
that was
saying?
never an issue.
You gotta
for
be
me.
like that. Like, yeah.
that was never an issue. Like
Say it again.
getting every cent, like getting all, like that was never an issue because I
Never
think all the females that I like dealt with, they kind of like trusted in the fact that I would do the right things with the money.
But they liked you as a man first, though.
Of course,
Yeah,
but I'm just
exactly.
saying,
So
as
that's what
far
it
as the
was.
money goes, like I never really had to go the back and forth with the, oh well, why do you get all the money or whatever. Like I kind of, how I showed up as a man, kind of made her already comfortable to be like, okay, yeah, I'm putting my life in your fucking hands.
And
Like,
And
I
that,
think
that goes
that's
back to
why you guys
these niggas out here. I never
Yeah.
thought these niggas was pimping and shit like that. Why?
And-
Because they don't show up for the fucking bit.
and money's not
Yeah.
everything
My
to
friends, they don't show up
everybody.
for the
Like,
girl, yo.
some females, they really don't give a fuck about money as much as you would think. Like, let's say the regular person does. Some people like have that abundance mind state already. Like, they already have it. Like, we're gonna get it. And some people have a very broke ass mind state, and they have that me greedy type of fucking. What can you do for me every motherfucking minute? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
but I'm gonna stand on like what I said earlier, man. The pimping is the prize because yes. A female might be going out there making certain sacrifices to make money, and we're not going to downplay that in any way, shape, or form. But at the end of the day, you could go out there and do anything, but it doesn't mean that you're doing it to its best ability.
Abilities.
See, when a hoe and a trick interact, there's an energy exchange, right? And like that energy can accumulate and it can weigh down on a female. It can be very heavy.
Yes.
That's why a lot of these females who are in the game, without any, like, let's say without a P or any direction, they never really last long.
No,
They never last long.
They look aging.
Yes.
Yeah. It's good to have someone that you can unload on and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Someone that when you tell them about like how your day was or dealing with these type of situations, they can give you a sense of direction to say, okay, well, you should have did this differently. You could have did this better. Or, okay, you did a great job. You know what I'm saying? Someone that when you have these questions about, because like at the end of the day, there's gonna be a bunch of questions, but like you need a motherfucker that's gonna have a solution every time.
It's
yo.
a dynamic.
And that's really what a P is, like a solution-based motherfucker.
A P
you
is
know
a
what I'm saying?
boss. I look at it
Straight
that
up,
way.
yo.
After our
Gotta be
conversation today,
solution-based, P.
a PO is a boss. No, it's a boss. It's a boss-employee relationship because look at it. If you are the type of person, we're gonna go into the square life, vanilla life, what we call in the kink world, vanilla life.
Vanilla.
So if we go into the vanilla world, you always look to your boss to give you the plan,
You want some
the
guidance,
leeway,
man.
the guidance to making sure that you do your job to the best of ability. If you don't have somebody that's showing you the guidance, you don't know where you're going in the company, you lose your job.
And that
I'll do
person
one
you
better.
genuinely trust. Like,
Yeah.
that's someone who you really like. You don't have to question.
I'll do you one better though.
You know
This
what I'm
is
saying?
this is like a college course. It's like a university course. You know what I'm saying? You're taking a tutelage and everything like that, right? So you're hoping that in the subject matter that you're pursuing and everything like that, this person has all the answers and can teach you the correct knowledge, so that way you can succeed in this field. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, yo.
It's more of like
so
a
it's more
professor.
of a hey, P stands for professor. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Straight up, man. Pay your college tuitions, yo. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout to my nigga. Shout to my PZ Magic. You dig what I'm saying? Man, pay your college tuitions. You dig? Yeah.
for professor.
Scotianbank, the P.
Oh my God, you guys, this was amazing.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
I'm gonna have you guys part 2.
Got
We're
it.
gonna do a part 2.
Yeah, we with it, man.
And I'm also going to be doing a roundtable of men for men's sex and mental health. Well, nobody's trying to tell. Nobody,
gonna be- that-
nobody's
that
saying
would be
it's a
interesting because,
circle
like,
jerk.
obviously we'll
Hold
have-
on,
we'll have
yeah,
different-
because it
different
was going
things
to.
to talk
about.
Nobody said it was going to be
Shout
a
out to everybody
circle
dealing with
jerk.
mental health.
We just said it was going to be
Stay
a
down to
circle.
come up,
Straight
man.
up.
Okay, no one's circle jerking. We're just going to
Stay
be
down
having a
to come up, man.
Shout out
conversation.
to baby girl stretching in the corner with the tins with the butters.
Yeah.
Butters.
But yeah, no, I'm gonna. I enjoyed it with you guys.
Closing to get-
I got searched them
Closing to
joints
get
up,
chosen, man.
Yeah,
Closing to
I
get
got searched them.
chosen.
Those
Those are
know what I
nice.
mean?
Y'all should have been here.
I got searched them Krispy Kremes up. You know what I mean?
They're actually,
Yeah.
you can get them
Yeah.
downtown by the Foot Locker and Eaton
You
Center.
gonna take me shopping tomorrow? That's what we talking about now. That's what
Hey, man, y'all
Like a
follow at
340,
Every
you nigga?
Cent ENT.
Shopping.
You understand
You
me?
taking the Pimp and shopping?
Follow
I like
at
it.
Every Cent ENT. Follow at, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, every
13
Saint,
IG
yeah.
Menace.
Yeah.
Follow at Scotianbank. Follow at Magic Make It Happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everywhere, man.
Yeah, man, a whole lot of it. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
hey,
From
and if
Scotia
y'all-
to
if y'all-
Toronto, cross country shit.
If y'all trying to hear some
It was
more of
a
this game
pleasure.
and everything that, man, y'all tap in with us and everything that we got a Twitch going on, man. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah. Shout out Cartier Clock on
we
the
got
Twitch,
We got
you
the
know what I'm
music.
saying?
We got the music popping. We're always dropping music consistently and everything that, you know what I'm saying? There's a whole lot of other stuff coming out. Lifestyle brand coming out, you know what I'm saying? That involves clothing, that involves plushies and shit like that. Card games, you know what I'm saying? We got a card game called Polygamy, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get to that. Maybe we'll come back and we'll play this with these ladies and everything. We'll play the card game with the ladies, you know what I mean? And we'll do that on the street, shit like that, you know what I mean? Yeah, we're gonna get it. You know what I mean?
You're gonna be the first on the play.
Yeah, we're gonna sit there and play with you and shit like that. That'd be dope.
Shorty stretching in the corner like she finna get cracked.
We'll do an interview. We'll do an interview. We'll bring the polygamy. We'll get some ladies involved. We'll
baby girl stretching like she finna get cracked, nigga.
You guys will like it, yo. Yeah.
My brother been campaigning that video. Something finna go down after this camera go off.
Listen, let's do it.
Yeah, for sure, let's do it.
You
Yeah,
guys
I'm
are
down.
gonna see.
Lit tall.
Listen, this is gonna be like
this girl
recurring
talking
guests. Okay, they're gonna come around more than once.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we here, man. We here,
Yeah, you guys
man.
will be back in
Yeah.
February for Valentine's.
Yeah, my P day on the 16th.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Bingo
So, yeah,
16.
even better.
You know what I'm saying?
Even better. Peace's
I was
birthday's
made for
around
this.
that time, yo. So you know what I'm saying? Let's
Made
get
for
it, yo.
this.
Oh, for real?
That's his birthday's around on the 16th, yo. So
We're
yeah,
gonna
What's the
February
16th letter of the alphabet?
Yeah, you
We're
say
gonna
it.
be
P,
doing.
nigga.
We're gonna be
You
doing
did.
a Valentine Pimpery.
Yeah, we with it.
Valentine Pimpery.
With it, man. We ain't here to break hearts.
Ooh.
We're here to each one teach one. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Please make sure that
Yeah.
the vibes are
I'm
equivalent
trying to
to
see Shorty
today.
do the best.
Because then I will
Would
definitely
they be
slide back.
less? Would they be less?
I don't know, man.
They might be more.
I already know you gonna come with it.
What
I
y'all
already know
sipping
you
on?
coming with it.
Yeah. All right, we're out of
What
here.
is that?
That nigga
Why
was
is
You
that?
guys have anything
Yeah, I
more
can dig
last
it.
to say before we head out?
Yes, I do.
Shout out
It was
to
a
the Ism.
pleasure. You feel me? We'll definitely be back for part
Yeah,
2.
yeah.
No, for sure.
Like I say, y'all follow every Saint ENT at Magic Make It Happen at Scotianbank. Shout out my dog
Yeah.
at 13.
Yeah,
Yeah, Magic Make It Happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Ain't
yeah.
never
Oh,
slacking.
yeah.
Something happened. Yeah, he knows your own singing. He knows it, yo. So he checked it. Already checked it.
Magic makes some
He's been following us from time. He
Yeah,
knows
man.
the shit.
Yeah, man. Shout out,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Shout out
Like,
to
I don't
him,
know.
man.
Yeah,
I
shout
don't
out
even
to
know what
him.
my shit is, man. Hey, man.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Magic makes something happen.
That's what happens when you won
know what I'm
the
saying?
Naughty Talk Show.
Yeah.
It's more than just rapping.
yeah, you already
Shout out
know,
to the
hey.
beautiful ass host, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You ain't here like
Shout Miss
swimwear,
Nickey
man.
June, you dig what I'm saying? Yeah,
Y'all make sure you come correct when
What's
you come
this,
on
the
this
Freaky
motherfucking
Podcast?
show,
Yeah, the
man.
Naughty Talk Show.
The Naughty Talk Show, the Freaky Podcast.
Naughty Talk Show,
Shout out
man.
Miss
The
Nickey
Freaky
June, you know what I'm
Podcast.
saying? And shit like that, man. Shout out to everybody in the
And to all
motherfucking
the
building and
tricks,
stuff. You did.
trick harder.
Yeah.
Be
Trick
more
harder.
generous.
Straight up, man. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, pay these ladies,
Trick
man. 'cause
harder,
they
nigga.
really
We need
doing
our
their thing, man.
motherfucking
Pay them, you know what I'm saying?
money,
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop acting
So that way they don't gotta
foolish, nigga.
complain
Hey, man.
about I got 3 kids and I can't pay the pimping. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, pay them better, yo.
I
So that
need
way they can
you to
choose
act.
up. You know what I
We
mean?
ain't doing no
let's
sneak
do it.
this and
I got
listen.
2
Yeah.
pimps
Yeah,
now.
it's not sneak this.
I
Hold on,
need
hold
the
on.
monies. The monies. I need the monies.
To all the tricks,
My bad, ma.
Every goddamn cent.
to all the
You
tricks.
say you're a screamer? You're a streamer? You don't need no pimp? I don't believe that.
Hey, hold on.
That's
Say
not
it,
true.
say it.
That's not true.
End your set.
I'm just saying, man, to all the tricks doing that community college tricking, we need you to do some Harvard, University, Yale, Stanford tricking, man.
Yeah, trick on their
harder,
daddies,
man.
yo.
Hey,
Fuck those
and some
niggas.
with
Trick on
Harder,
their
bro.
daddies.
Be
Some
more
with more
generous
money,
to these hoes,
some- y'all
man.
some with more
These
money, you
bitches
know what
work
I'm saying,
really
to the
motherfucking
streamers.
hard, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
On
So,
We
GTA.
love
so they
you.
can pay some pimping too. You know what I'm saying, man? Peace out, man. Yeah. Love to everybody in the chat.
Nickey June's Naughty Talk Show.
Girl, just drop the low, you. No one coming over. I'ma bend it.